Hello, welcome to another episode of Intrusive Talks. I got my best friend, Connor. Hi, how are you?
How you doing, bro?
Nice to meet you, man, best friend. I don't know anything about this guy apart from what we do on the podcast, so it's good. And today I've got another friend.
I don't know if you're friends, bro.
We've also got a lover on the podcast.
Well, Connor was the diversity on this podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
It was a diversity hire over here.
But please give it up for Sidhustle Venkatesh, everybody. Yeah. Thank you for coming, Sidhustle.
No worries, man.
Sidhustle or AKA Sid.
Sid's probably easy.
Sid's probably easy for Sid. And before we start, I got Rockstar because fuck you, you're not sponsoring us. I'm done. Like, it's time.
I'm a loyal bitch.
Yeah. I'm done. Man. I'm sorry. It's been a while. We have sent you emails, DMs. You don't respond.
But you're talking about loyalty, bro. I've stuck to Coke like for 25 years, bro. That's the only thing I drink. That's loyalty right there.
No Coke Zero as well?
Nah, not Coke Zero, bro. You know, I literally remember first time I had Coke Zero. I saw it one of my mates' place. He had Coke Zero. I put it in, and then I put like 2 spoons of sugar into it because I was like, fuck that.
What? Oh, so you're that loyal, like?
Yeah, that loyal, bro. Like, I can't have Coke Zero without sugar. It's
kind of like me. Like, I only use Magnum condoms.
But it's got sativa in it, eh? Or not sativa. What's the fucking stevia?
But that's the Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
That's the artificial. This is real sugar.
It's real sugar. Yeah.
Real sugar's better, bro. I want that OG Coke. That's what I want.
Oh yeah.
The one where they put
there was
the cocaine. Yeah.
There was a theory, right, in the 70s or 80s, like Coke.
When it first launched. Yeah. That's what how to get it so popular.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Well, in Bolivia, they were talking about making a beer.
Oh yeah.
With Coke made with the coca plant.
Oh.
Right. I'm like, boys trip to Bolivia.
Absolutely. Sounds like fun, bro.
Nah, it is fun. I mean, if at that time Coke was like, what, 25 cents?
Yeah.
And if you sell your daughter, you could get like an entire factory. So I would do that if I was that.
Sell your daughter.
It's funny. It's like, like every super legal drug we have started out being sold in a pharmacy to everyone. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, heroin is given to you when you get into a car crash or like your bone breaks or something because it numbs you down.
Yeah, well, they give you fentanyl in the hospital and shit.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, like meth used to be sold over the counter.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's kind of like Adderall, I guess, is the new edition of the old school one. Like,
yeah, it's definitely been taken out the more addictive the substances, so it makes sense. Yeah. But sugar is still there. It's the most addictive one.
Sugar is the most addictive drug. Like, have you ever done lines of sugar?
No, I've just snorted lines.
Nah, yeah, me neither.
You gotta lick it, mate.
Yeah.
Just
lick it. Yeah.
Just like, bro, you want a line?
Sugar.
Fucking sugar.
Jesus.
If you're good at eating pussy, then you probably should start with like licking sugar, I guess. You'll get better. Like,
well, if you're bad at eating pussy, you should start licking lines of sugar.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you know the perfection you need to like lick an entire line, lick the perfect line of sugar.
Is that what I've been doing wrong?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
All right.
But,
yes, because when you eat a pussy, you go. That's all there is to it. You just go up and
that's
up
all you do. Yeah.
And up. Yeah.
And sometimes you start rapping. His palms are sweaty. Names with you better lose yourself.
Vomit on a sweat on a pussy already.
Welcome to the pod, Sid. Tell us about yourself, man. A little bit about yourself. What do you do?
A bit about myself. I work in AI. That's like most of my time is taken in that. Trying to put you guys out of a job.
Yep.
I didn't even know what you guys do, but I'm guessing.
I work in
AI could do my job, bro.
AI could do your job?
AI could do my job as well.
Yeah.
Like both of our jobs.
Well, I don't know, but the thing with what I find with like AI optimizing stuff and that is so many platforms and stuff have so many like you do something wrong here, it breaks the whole thing. Like
what do you mean?
Like an Excel
breaks the whole AI at the
well, like a lot of like platforms I'd use through work and stuff.
Right.
Like I don't know, sometimes I think you just need like that human element.
Oh, you
to
definitely
make the
do.
connection between stuff.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. AI is not good enough to be fully, let alone at the moment. You still need human supervision. Absolutely.
Like, I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where
it will, bro. Everyone's fucking underestimating AI, man. Like they said everyone's, they said that you couldn't make video with AI, and now it's already a thing.
It passed the
Turing test,
yeah, which is apparently a big deal.
Yeah,
it's where it can trick a human.
Definitely.
So it can trick an average human on a lot of stuff.
Can it gaslight me?
Yeah, definitely can. Oh no, maybe if you talk to the most advanced AI, but not ChatGPT. It's too dumb for that.
I mean, if ChatGPT was not there, I would have not passed my university.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm being completely honest. You can go fuck
This
yourself.
is what your AI is doing to the world.
Exactly.
Getting this man is good.
I know.
I couldn't pass. I was like, fuck. What I used to do was I just used to put my ideas for my assignment, and it used to give me 500 words within 5 minutes. I'm sorted.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fucking sorted. I don't have to spend 3 hours on doing research, which is going to be bullshit at the end. So thank you, ChatGPT. And I passed university because of you. Sponsor us. Thank you.
I know. Well, I think it was a good researching tool /
It is.
figuring out a way to like word what.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
Like I remember, because I didn't like give it any prompts and just handed that in.
Yeah.
But I did play around a bit with it, where I was like, all right, these are my ideas and topics.
Yeah.
Like this is.
Have you ever tried to break
research.
ChatGPT? Like, tell it to say something that it shouldn't do?
No.
It starts saying some fucking illegal shit or like racist shit or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? You never tried it?
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
I can't be fucked.
You can't be fucked. It takes a while. Yeah.
It takes a while.
It
And
takes
it's
a
also
while.
like after a while, I'm like, my data is being sent to China.
Yeah, exactly.
But what I was getting annoyed with at one time is I was using it to help me on this assignment, basically research, but I was like, all right, can you show me the where you got the information, like the links, your sources?
Yeah.
And then it would just generate me fake sources,
Yeah, no, it's not good.
which I felt was really weird. Like, it'd give me like it would generate like websites for me to use.
Yeah.
And then you go to the page and it's like 404 error, page not found.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
It's not good at all, but
Sometimes
it's
they
getting
just
better.
give you the homepage link. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, this is not research, bro.
Yeah.
No, I found
But
that
at that
really-
time, I think it was just started. Like, ChatGPT had just entered into market. Maybe now it's better. I don't know.
Oh, it's getting better, bro. Like
Yeah,
like
it's
I
always
said, it'll
getting
get to a point where it's better than most humans, which is fucking scary.
It's
So
just
you know the
fucking
one?
better.
Well, I mean, it already is. Like, it can write poems and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's weird. It's come for like creativity
Yeah,
first
yeah.
before it went for.
I know. It can write better comedy than some people. I'm not gonna name who. No.
It's interesting. I did used to get it to write like jokes about New Zealand from Kiwis' perspectives.
Oh yeah.
And every single one was just about how we fuck sheep.
Really?
Yeah.
It actually went there. Oh shit.
Yeah, it would do like some comedians it wouldn't do. It wouldn't do Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do Louis C.K.
Right. Yeah.
But it would do like Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, Tim
or
Jeffries
like
for
Bill
some
Burr.
reason. Yeah.
Or I think it did do Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon. Oh.
I think the Tim Dillon one was actually quite funny.
Oh right.
when I
Right.
read it.
Yeah.
We the other day, I think we did this. Like, we just used my friend Siddharth is a comedian. What do you think his comedy style is like? And ChatGPT was like, he has more observational and self-deprecating humor.
That's
Like,
right. Like,
that's
well,
pretty accurate, I guess.
Yeah, it is, but it's gotten just random guessing. But I think most of us fit in under that category. So
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah,
interesting.
that's most of my time. But I also do some side hustles and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you do Toastmasters, eh?
Oh, Toastmasters. Yeah. But
Oh, I'm
that's,
curious to learn more about that.
Toastmasters,
Like
bro.
what do you do?
Fuck, you just it's just you just get better at like motivational and like professional speaking, bro.
But
That's
is
all.
it more like about like speeches and like a business aspect?
No, it doesn't have to be, but
Doesn't
it
have
can
to
be.
be.
So you can do the humorous contest speeches are the funniest thing.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. It's the most awkward place to do humorous contests. Like everyone, you see these people come out and they try to, do humorous speeches based on some bullshit they've heard about. Jokes for Dummies 101 or something like that. And they come out and try to be funny, and it's not good. Yeah.
Is that just you as a comedian overanalyzing it, or is that?
Yeah, probably
Is?
probably
Yeah.
is. Probably is. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
know.
the next question is, how do you finger a girl?
Well, I've never done it, so I don't know.
Shit.
How do you figure
Look,
AI?
man, I'm
How do you finger AI?
I'm very selfish in the bed.
Do you think men can satisfy AI in bed?
I definitely think you can. Yeah, it's because you can tell the AI what setting what you want it to be. You can be like, oh, just make it a setting where the AI likes everything that you're doing,
Yeah.
and then she's gonna love it no matter what you do. Yeah, you don't
There's
even.
an episode of Black Mirror like that. Like, so the girl, there's a couple, the boyfriend dies. I think you have seen it, I'm pretty sure. And the boyfriend dies, and she gets like an AI boyfriend. He's really, really amazing in bed, but like the personal touch the actual boyfriend was missing. Like, he was just like a yes man. So she was like, "What the fuck? This is not what I want."
Exactly.
But your robot has to be a yes man, or else it's dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, like
exactly.
that's the thing. You need it to be like.
Exactly. Otherwise, it can turn on you. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's just a human.
Yeah, that is just a human.
that's a human. I mean, if you think about it, all Black Mirror episodes, 90% of them have bad endings.
Yeah, most of them.
More, like they are showing like AI isn't. Yeah, sure, there are
Right.
benefits, but they always show the negative sides as well.
That one I could not. There was only one episode I couldn't finish.
Which one?
It was the one where it was about like the social credit.
You couldn't finish the social credit one.
Nah, bro, it was freaking me out too much because like it's like I can see this happening. Damn. I'm like, oh, this is.
It's already like you're based on your followers, like you're treated like a celebrity.
It wasn't even. It was like how much people like you.
Yeah,
And then it rates you up.
Well, you
and
have a
down.
social score. Like everyone has a social score, and based
then-
on everyone can see it as well. It's crazy, bro.
It's like the shit you can do depends on your social score and stuff. And it's
Like it will be fucking like your mind will be fucked, bro, because you can see, this person is a bad person because of
yeah.
It's that's sad. That's
It's not that I couldn't finish it, but it was like cringing me out.
Really?
It was also I didn't like. I just don't like those things where it's like, her life's getting shitter and shitter and shitter and shitter to the point
shitter according to what, you know? Because I think one part in that episode they showed one person with a really low score, but they seem like a genuinely nice human being.
Yeah.
So what is even being good, right? Yeah.
But yeah, it just
the one that actually was like fucked me up was like where this episode where this
Black Museum.
No, I don't know the name of the episode, but like you can wear these lenses or something, and you can see what this person has seen in the past.
Yeah.
And this lady actually killed a baby in that one. Oh fuck, that was.
Oh yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
I know,
Like
I know what
holy
you're
shit,
talking
that
about.
was the. Oh fuck, she killed a baby.
Yeah, it's like how far are you willing to go to cover up anything bad you've done?
Yeah.
And she literally went as far as to killing a baby.
Bro, that was
which
the
is,
one.
which
That
is
was the
messed up.
one, like the
Yeah.
most darkest one I've ever.
What
seen.
about the one with the dog? Like the robot dog?
The robot dog.
Oh, it was chasing
That was
them.
really dystopian, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was like Boston Dynamics.
yeah,
kind of
exactly,
yeah.
exactly, yeah.
But it's like, how would you kill that? Like,
Oh, definitely can.
that's like us reinventing, like, that's like when, like, people with stone weapons and shit came across bears. It's
Yeah,
like, we
yeah.
have no way to kill this thing.
No way. Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you gonna
fuck.
get?
Yeah, it's gonna kill us all. So before that,
I
please
don't know.
come to our comedy show. But before that, we
I feel
can-
like a lot of things get given the term AI, or like AI has kind of lost its, like, kind of
like
original
the
meaning, though.
superiority.
I can see that.
Because, like, a lot of people just say everything's AI.
It's come into everything now, but it's anything that
Well, it's artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence. So anything artificial
I always-
that shows intelligence.
Yeah, I always thought AI meant like self-conscious or like self-aware.
That would be the full form
Like
of it.
a-
Yeah.
yeah,
So
full
pretty much a robot who is a human. That would be the ultimate form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shout out to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
If you want to do this pod, sorry, we're busy this month. You can do it next month.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see according to our schedule.
Yeah.
He made one of the best image generating AIs because he didn't follow any copyright rules on it or
Yeah,
anything. I think
I
he's getting
know.
sued for it or something.
Yeah,
'cause it was
definitely.
like,
Yeah. Oh, do you remember what the name was? I don't know.
fuck, I can't. But it was like because if you use like the one on Facebook or something, you can't just do like
You can't do everything. Yeah.
you can't do real people.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you seen that video of this guy who has the chip? There's a chip that has been installed inside this guy.
Yeah,
He's a
you're talking about Neuralink.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane. Yeah, that's insane tech, bro.
I saw that video. He could control like certain shit. I'm like, okay, it is coming, brother. It's coming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is coming. Like,
Yeah.
It's funny. I found it funny the way he was selling it. It's like, because clearly how that's going to end up is everyone's meant to get a Neuralink. But the way he's selling it to start with is, it's to help people with disabilities and stuff. It's
Yeah.
help them.
Yeah,
It's like this is how he gets around the moral.
exactly. But the ultimate aim, you know what the ultimate aim of that is to be able to download information into your brain. So you can quickly, so
Like
you
the
know,
Matrix,
you're
bro.
wasting so much time reading or listening to shit.
Oh,
or
it
if you
just
can
does that.
download it directly into your brain, right?
yeah, still I don't want some.
No,
buttons
no,
on it.
I don't
reckon-
think our generation. I don't think we will because we don't like that kind of shit. But
next
the
generation.
next generations, they might be more open.
Oh, they're
to it.
fucked already.
They're fucked, bro,
They're
yeah,
fucked already.
exactly.
Like they don't know how to socially interact with people. They're fucked already. Like
I wonder if
Exactly.
mean you'll be able to like manually control in your brain like what chemicals get released in your body?
Oh,
Because you know, like,
possibly.
so you could just do like drugs without doing drugs.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Like-
That would be an application. I can completely see like the drug dealers, selling like a certain program that you can put onto your Neuralink, right?
Yeah.
That can
Yeah.
it's like a drug release
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what,
Yeah.
what
It's
you
like-
got? $20?
Like in
20
That's all you
bucks
got. Get up.
for the doping program. Yeah, I don't
You
know.
get a dopamine hit.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah,
go,
yeah.
get up, get up.
Exactly.
a lot of drugs, it's just like releasing your dopamine and stuff.
Exactly.
Like, isn't that like what MD does? Like, it
I
just
think most
Most of
drugs
the
do
because
that,
if you
yeah.
do too much MD, you run out of like dopamine or something, so it stops working.
I mean, also like that's why the come downs of these drugs are so bad
It's really
because
bad, yeah.
you had so much dopamine for the last 6-7 hours,
Yeah.
and now you're like
Exactly.
feeling like shit because you're like, oh, what the fuck, this is bullshit.
Exactly.
That'd be
yeah.
interesting if you could make yourself do like a DMT trip or something just
Yeah.
through the fucking
Yeah,
chip. and
through the
shit.
chip. Yeah, that'd be
And
fantastic.
you just buy like more. You're just downloading like an app.
Keep
or something.
downloading it.
And you're like,
Oh my
fuck.
god, I'm out of credits.
But then you can also just like quit addictions.
Oh
for a brain
yeah,
chip.
that
You're like,
could be-
I make it so I'm not addicted. to
You
this
run out of
anymore.
subscription, like your
Yeah.
subscriptions cancel, you fucking stop your addiction right there.
That's kind of like that episode of Black Mirror where this guy, you know that one where they're like just the guys are like supposed to like be on that cycling machine and
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're supposed to and you're supposed to be in a
Oh,
room.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if you want to skip an ad, you have to buy like and
use
he runs
credits.
out of credit and then later finds out that his girl that he had a crush on was a porn star.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that was the
fucked
most
up.
saddest
That was
one,
so
like,
sad, bro.
like,
You
yeah.
couldn't get out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they show like the way they show the dark side of like the shit is
The
like
Black Mirror, yeah, it's
fucked up,
very
like,
good.
yeah.
Which
And
is, it is a very depressing show.
Yeah.
it is a very impressive.
I do
like-
think the funniest one was the one where it's like the PM had to fuck the PM.
yeah, that was the
Because that
first.
wasn't
ever-
even that sad of an ending. It was just like the
Yeah.
PM had to.
Well, I
I
think the
know.
idea behind that was like how people easily forget the bad shit and like are more interested about like the interesting. When that was going on, the lady who was kidnapped was like released. But
Released,
like
yeah.
no one found her for the first 30
Exactly.
minutes. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I think that was the idea behind that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first ever episode. Like that's
Yeah.
your beginning. Like
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta fuck a pig. So
But I think that ended up being the most happiest ending one. Like,
Happiest end.
I mean,
possibly.
yeah, he fucked the pig.
I think
but,
everything
like,
else was
The
worse.
girl got released. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
that's the only one probably. Apart from that, all others are like just sad endings.
Oh,
Like,
that one where it's like you're like the guy gets caught watching porn and everyone's getting blackmailed
oh
to do shit.
yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And you're
yeah.
like, why is this guy like doing all this? And you
I
just
mean-
find out it's
Well, it would still be. I think. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting blackmailed, right? So if they
yeah.
literally
but I'm like, at a
record you,
certain
right?
point.
It's
Yeah, but it was
also-
only because it was not
Oh yeah,
adult.
yeah. It's
stuff.
not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you don't realize that to the end.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you don't realize that till the end, and then you found out that this guy is just doing it probably just to record them and just post it on dark
Yeah.
web or something. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
like
yeah.
this kind of fucking shit. Yeah.
Do you guys think blackmail would work on you? Like, how far would blackmail? Like, how much would you do
I think it
while
definitely.
being blackmailed
I think it
before you're like,
depends.
fuck it, just release
I
it?
don't think for me personally blackmail would work too well because the worst
Yeah.
thing I would do is possibly, I don't know, just being naked or having sex with a girl or something like
Yeah.
that. It's blackmail really wouldn't work with that,
Well, it's like, yeah, you
Like,
watch
oh, yeah,
like a
fucking post
lot of
it.
movies where it's like they do shit where it's like
Yeah, blackmail only
to
works.
cover up you
yeah.
getting blackmailed, you've done way worse shit.
Way
It
worse
makes
shit.
no fucking sense,
Yeah,
you know? Like,
yeah.
they kill a guy because they
Yeah.
fucking don't want their affair to come out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, bro, just take the consequences.
Yeah,
bro.
that's pretty stupid though. Yeah.
Damn, shout out to
Yeah.
AM, man. You guys don't take over our jobs yet, please. Let us just do our comedy show first, and then you can probably do that. Let me be on Netflix once, then you can probably
I,
take
know,
over.
I wonder if we'll have like a, in Doom,
Yeah.
like in the like backstory of it, they had like a jihad against the fucking machines and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And then they convert back to nothing, no machines and shit.
Feudalism kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Like they got technology but not thinking
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I didn't like Deal.
What?
You
I
didn't
got
like
a
the
he-
movie.
I got a headache, bro. I swear.
You got
Have
a
you seen
headache?
the first one or the
Wait,
second
which one? Yeah.
Second one was shit, bro.
Nah.
It wasn't shit, but what are you on
Shit
about?
as take, bro.
That's not
Nah,
true. What are you?
I'm sorry. Like,
Okay. What did you not like?
It was very slow, bro. It's very, very fucking slow.
No, you're talking about
Yeah,
the first one, bro.
The first one was also.
Okay,
pretty-
what happens in Dune 2?
I didn't even complete. I just watched that like.
Bro, that's the fucking problem though.
Bro.
It's a fucking great movie, but like the attention spans of people have become a lot
No,
smaller.
it's like I can watch The Godfather, but like I couldn't watch Dune.
Bro, what? Godfather's slower than Dune.
Yeah, but I couldn't watch Dune, man. First, the language is just giving me headache. Like fuck off. I could and the scene where like he told me like you should watch when Timothy Chalamet is like I'm the Duke of Arrakis. Like I'm like. I don't know. That was pretty weird. To me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
know
was
that's
just-
fair. That,
I
that
get it.
seems
Like that
silly.
was the build up, but till the time I was like, I can't watch this anymore. Please, just.
But yeah, if you're not invested in it, I guess. But
I
He's
couldn't
just
like.
racist.
the
I mean,
first-
I've only seen it once, so I need to see it again.
Probably
I saw it on like the IMAX screen, bro.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so fucking.
Oh, that would have been sick. Yeah.
like I couldn't.
I thought it was really cool, like the filmmaking, like how you watch him go from the guy being hunted
Yeah.
to the guy
To the leader.
to
yeah.
like the
No.
guy like, oh no, we're fucking you guys
Oh,
up.
yeah, fuck.
We're not just fucking this guy up.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
fucking your uncle up.
Yeah.
And then we're fucking over the empire, bro. Like,
The only question I have is where did Timothy Chalamet got a deep voice? He doesn't have that deep voice.
They're just fucking edited in post,
it's called
obviously.
acting,
yeah,
bro.
it's
It's called acting.
You can't have a deep voice. That, like, I'm sorry, he doesn't have a deep. That's too deep. Like,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah. Yeah,
No,
I
could
mean,
do a
I'll be
deeper
honest
voice.
with you.
Everyone
I
could
think
do a deeper voice in their current voice.
I do think they should have added different lead actor. Like, I don't think Timothy. I didn't like.
Also,
Timothy
he's
Chalamet.
Should have been
pretty-
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, yeah,
Also,
yeah.
he's too pretty to be that guy. Like, okay, I'm just saying.
Too
Like that,
pretty to be him.
like that hairstyle and everything. Come on, bro. Like, you know what's the funniest scene?
Bruno
of
was
that
getting a boner the
A
whole
boner.
film and
Yeah,
getting
exactly.
uncomfortable.
No, no, you know what's
Just
the
don't wanna-
funniest
he just
scene of
doesn't
that
wanna
movie?
admit,
Where
yeah.
what are those creatures in the sand? Like, which they grab.
worms.
Yeah, the worms.
The-
Yeah.
And Timothy Chalamet grabs the biggest one.
Yeah.
And he's using those things, and his skinny ass arms are just like losing like that. I'm like, okay, bro, relax, relax.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
that's-
it's like those Indian movies where you see the skinny guys beat up people
yeah,
and shit
it's
like
just
that.
like it's next to
It
impossible.
needs to be a little bit more realistic.
Like-
yeah, I can see that.
like-
yeah.
Like when you watch Black Widow beat up 20
Oh,
massive
20
guys.
massive guys. Yeah.
I mean, I can see.
I don't know, man. She's got skill.
Oh,
Actually, I
like-
always believed, Black Widow. It's like some of the other ones where you're like,
Yeah.
Or when you see Margot Robbie in the Suicide Squad when she chokes the guy with her like the
Yeah.
7-foot dude and she
Oh,
just
yeah.
strangles.
That-
She's like
yeah.
basically hand tied from the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah,
The guy, she just locks her in her legs and she strangles her. Like, oh come on, bro,
Yeah.
this dude is like 15,000 times bigger than you. You can't do that.
Can't do it. Yeah.
It's next to impossible. His beard is way more thicker than your legs. Okay, relax.
Yeah,
There's no way.
All right.
I don't know, man. It looks like she has pretty strong thighs. Like,
Shout out to Margot Robbie if you
You've
want
been
to.
looking too much at their thighs, eh?
I don't know. That scene was.
I will let her.
That
choke
was
me.
actually. I thought that was quite a funny movie.
Which one?
Suicide Squad 2.
I haven't seen this part 2. I've seen part 1. I don't know why a lot of people don't like it. I like the part 1.
But you're talking about where she. Are you talking about where she's escaping the prison?
Yeah, but I've seen the like. The
Oh,
clip
you've
of
seen
it.
the scene.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Margot Robbie.
I don't think I've seen either. I don't think I've seen either Suicide Squad.
What do you think about Jared Leto as the Joker? I think he
Nah.
was a fantastic Joker. I don't know why people criticize
What's
him.
with all your takes today?
Yeah, it's a bit strange, man. No, I mean,
Nah.
I don't have a huge problem with him, but he's not the best Joker.
He's
Obviously.
not the best, but
Yeah.
like for that movie, he portrayed the Joker really
He
well.
did decently, yeah.
I don't think they wasted the Joker, and I don't think he was a good Joker. Like, it didn't make sense to me, really.
He was just like a I don't know.
Also, why is the Joker young and Batman's old as fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can
oh,
see
Ben
that.
Affleck was the worst Batman.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I can see
Worst
that.
Batman. He shouldn't.
Well, I
have
think he
never
had the
been-
worst movies. That, like, I think he could have done it well, but it's
I
also
think
like just
the
worst
movies weren't
movies.
amazing either. So
Like
yeah.
the scene in the Justice League where he's like fighting in the daylight. Like, come
Justice
on.
League is a piece of shit. Like that's not even.
That's
yeah.
why they had like another Justice League and the director's cut movie.
Director's cut, yeah.
Why?
I do love in the director's like cut.
Yeah.
They do just make Batman kind of useless,
Yeah.
like compared to the rest.
The rest of it, yeah.
Because he's like fighting one of those like alien things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
While the rest of them are just taking out 20,
20
at
at
a
the
time,
time, yeah.
and he's like fucking in a fist fight with
I don't
one.
even know what Batman's there for in the Justice League. It's
It doesn't
He
make-
weirdest-
bankrolls them, bro.
Just
That's
the
what he
bankroll?
does. Just the bankroll.
Why do you need a
That's what-
bankroll if you're Superman, bro? You can just do whatever.
I think
right,
Batman
right.
is the only one character you always like when it's like in a solo movie. You know, you don't even like if Robin is there. You're like, nah, just keep the Batman.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if I don't know, if you were Superman,
Yeah.
would
okay.
you be good or would you be bad?
I would definitely be good because I have a very strong sense of justice or whatever. So like I would literally go and fucking absolutely
Who's Superman?
anyone. So if you were what
Like, if
what
you woke up with his
what do you
powers.
mean?
I don't know. Superman.
Fuck you, man.
I know
Jesus
Homelander.
Christ.
Okay, if you woke up with Homelander's powers, would you be bad or evil?
Well, I definitely will be like, yo, I'm the one.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
I think, but
But I'm also like an insecure person, so I probably will be like, I need to have a good reputation in the people's eye.
Do you think you're putting the effort in to go fight crime?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, bro. No,
Bro, I don't know if I can be fucked, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
like, I'm
bro.
not gonna be a villain. I'm not gonna be a
What if-
hero. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
live with the superpower. Like,
Yeah, I
But
get.
then if you
you know, like how Spider-Man is always struggling because he's such a good person.
Well, first
but
thing
it's
I would
also
do.
like he's trying to save everyone. You can't save everyone.
No,
like,
you can't.
First thing I will do is like go to the government and be like, hey, you gotta pay me. I'm not doing this shit for free, brother. Come on. What are you doing? Like I'm
yeah, but
saving.
that's a job.
That is a job.
Well,
That's the point,
Spider-Man
yeah.
doesn't get paid. You know, he doesn't
But
get
you
paid.
watch like all these heroes. Eventually, someone comes along who's on equal power of them, and then they're just getting. It's basically your job's just to fist fight guys.
Yeah.
Like, would you get a job now, fist fighting guys?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
Well, you will be treated like as a celebrity. That's also a thing if you think about it.
oh, you could be a god, bro. Like, that's the thing.
Could be. You could.
Could
be.
start a church.
Yeah,
You
but
could start a church.
how likely are you to get into a fight now? You know.
Use your flight just to walk on water, so you can.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
convince
if you're
the
Spi- that's what I don't understand in the Spider-Man or all these movies. They'll show like a bank robbery scene. Like how haven't the bank robbers, like these people, haven't realized there's Spider-Man in your fucking city?
City. And
You're
Yeah,
not gonna
right.
win. You have guns. That's the best you have.
Yeah.
You know, like
I
dumb
mean,
NPCs.
Also, like, I feel like bank robberies don't happen anymore, really.
Yeah.
Not
For the
like
most part.
that anyway. Not like the silly ones. Yeah.
We should rob a bank.
I think
You two
yeah,
should
we
rob a
should.
bank,
I
yeah.
mean, we can just do it online, bro. Everything is you just
but that's
hack
not
it.
the fun part. I want like
You
know,
want a
like-
real bank robbery?
like
He
the
wants to
cash
hold a
to
gun
even
to a
have-
pregnant woman's head. That's what he wants. Well, he whispers in her ear, I'm Homelander.
I'm Homelander, bitch.
Yeah, I'm Homelander, bitch.
That's what Buddha's dream is.
What's your dream superpower? Let's talk about that. Like, if I give you a chance that you drink this and you can get any superpower you want, what do you want?
Dream superpower, bro. Fuck, that's tough, eh? I like to read minds. For
Minds.
sure.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
hate
tele.
that. I hate that.
I would kill myself for overthinking about that shit. Like, okay.
I think, yeah, I don't know.
But
it's
maybe you would
strange.
realize, like, oh, no one's actually thinking about me.
Mm,
Like,
Yeah.
that could be the thing. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
everyone's just thinking about themselves.
Yeah. I
that's
know.
actually good then.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's a pretty one. You can do a lot of
Just
fun
read
shit with
minds
it.
or be able to talk to them.
Especially if you're talking to women, bro. It'll be so easy. You don't have to even fucking worry about it.
Playing hot and cold. With like,
Ooh. Yeah.
Isn't there like a movie on that where it's like this guy reads minds and he's chatting up a.
It probably is,
Shaking
bro.
it.
There's so
Probably
many
is.
of those.
Yeah, so many. Yeah.
What's-
I know.
Oh yeah. What about you?
I'd say super speed, but I'm already pretty fast in bed, so.
Nice.
No,
Nice.
it's,
Nice.
I don't know. I think super speed would be quite fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be one of the funnest, where it's like,
Yeah, it definitely would be.
like you could slow down time and just fucking.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even then, like, yeah, someone throws a punch at you, you just see it come back. Like, oh, okay. Like, you know the one that like Quicksilver has in
Yeah, I
those
know.
X-Men films? where it's
Exactly. It
like-
slows down time. You can do whatever.
It's basically just slow down time. But I'd want to be able to turn it on and off.
Yeah,
I
of course. You'll have.
I think
you
I
have
could
full
always
control.
live in slow mo.
Oh, fuck no, yeah.
I think you can control that. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's,
Quicksilver can.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See, because it's like, in a lot of those, it's like, oh no, they just process things very, like the world around them is just really slow.
Exactly.
And a lot of the law. And
It
I'm
has
like,
to
that
be.
could actually be hell,
Yeah.
where it's like
I like that. Mine would be dying.
dying
Yeah.
and coming
Jesus,
back.
man.
Yeah, I just feel like superpowers are a really good way to just die.
Probably.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, I will get the superpower and just die. Anyways,
not
I thought this was
superpower,
supposed to
though.
be a comedy podcast,
Yeah,
man. What
no.
the fuck? No, I'm kidding.
Like, you die and come back?
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Nah, man. Mudit's been like this
He,
the past
he
2
wants
days,
to
bro.
be Jesus. That's his superpower.
He wants to be Jesus.
I want to be Marvel.
He wants to come back so he can die again. No, fucking no.
Do you mean like Deadpool, where they just always heal?
Something like that.
That is not what you said. But you
Yeah.
just don't want to die. That's don't want to die. Deadpool doesn't die then. So you don't want to die.
Well, you can. Is there a way to kill Deadpool?
Yeah, in the lore, there's like you have to destroy each cell or some bullshit like that. But
That's next to impossible
Yeah,
because
it's
it
not.
regenerates
Exactly.
so quickly. So there's like Deadpool and Wolverine are the two strongest probably like then because Wolverine can also regenerate.
Well,
Yeah.
Hulk can also regenerate.
yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Fucking all, like a bunch of them can.
yeah.
Wolverine's actually fucked because I know this is so fucking nerdy.
Yeah.
But he's fucked because of adamantium on his bones.
Oh.
Because it's kind of toxic to him. So his healing factor actually got nerfed a bit
Mm.
by it.
Because he's constantly healing
He's constantly
himself.
having to heal himself from
Ah.
the fucking Like basically poisoning. Well, you can't have like metal as your
definitely.
boat.
You definitely can't. Yeah.
Well, you can, I guess. I mean, people get metal shit put in them all the time, actually.
Yeah, but not throughout the whole bones, and you don't know what the exposure is like.
Yeah. Well, that's my superpower, I think.
Oh my god.
Actually, super strength would be fun.
I feel
too.
like
I can just go.
You'd
walk.
be like. I imagine you as a superhero as one of those guys who are like a stretchy, you know, like Mrs. Incredible or something.
yeah.
Maybe it's just because you're
Oh,
wearing
you
red.
could probably like stretch your dick out or something, right? Yeah, like it just comes out.
Hold on, look at, hold on.
That's how Mr. Fantastic got such a hot
Really?
invisible chick.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny
We're ready.
how that like one of the hottest superheroes, his power is going invisible.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic.
Yeah, it's ironic. Like,
Well, the hottest superhero is actually Hulk. Think about it.
it's actually
It's Hulk.
no, it's Johnny Storm. The
Johnny
Human
Storm,
Torch.
yeah,
technically
Technically hottest one.
the Human Torch.
Oh, Human Torch. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
No, I think Hulk is still the sexiest.
Sexiest.
Like,
What
think
the
about
fuck?
it. Like the way his physique is, and like he probably has a ding dong down there. Like when he grows up.
Probably has a
Yeah,
ding
that's why fucking
Green ding
Scarlett
dong.
Johansson's
Like-
all up on that, bro.
Yeah,
Holy
why do
shit.
you think Scarlett Johansson, man? Come
Yeah,
on, you can't fool
she,
her.
She fucking she flirts with everyone in Marvel and then she settles with Hulk, bro.
Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And she still stayed with him when he got a little bit fucked up, like
That's
in
right.
the last two movies.
That's
He was not
right.
able to become Hulk.
So wait, which version of the Hulk though are you wanting to fuck? Like
The-
Smart Hulk or Rage Hulk?
The first
Rage
Avengers one.
The
where-
one that has
Oh, yeah.
glasses like Sid, or the one that's like
oh, I hate that Hulk, bro.
Yeah.
What the
No.
fuck?
The first ever Avengers movie where that scene where like Captain America is like, and Hulk smash. And
yeah.
he's like, That's
Yeah,
my Hulk
that's
right there.
banging.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
Hulk.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and then he just goes wild like, and then
Oh,
picks up Loki and like, bam, bam.
Yeah, so
That's
good.
the Hulk I
That's
want.
Isn't it like one of the coolest lines? I have an army, we're the Hulk.
We have a Hulk.
Yeah,
yes.
it's like, fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, Robert Downey Jr. I can't see anyone else being Iron Man apart from Robert Downey Jr. I
It is
can't.
weird, he's coming back now though.
As Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom, but like,
That was a sick reveal, though. I won't lie. It's,
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
You didn't
that-
like it? Well, I didn't really.
I mean, you guys have listened to me talk about fucking superheroes for the last 20 minutes, but like, I am kind of over like MCU and
Oh no,
fucking,
I'm over. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
absolutely. I'm not. I don't watch any Marvel shit
I'm just
anymore.
not finding any hype to watch.
I think, but with this one, the hype would be there, like when the Doctor Doom movie.
For the start,
yeah, like
for sure.
because Robert Downey Jr. is back on the screen
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know, I think Deadpool was the last one I was kind of
Deadpool and Wolverine.
excited to watch, but it's still in that thing where you're like,
Bro, all the big platforms at the moment are just going too woke, bro. It's just not the
they're all going broke. But
They-
everywhere's going broke.
no woke. Sorry.
Oh, woke.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
wasn't
kinda-
even that it was woke. It was all the fucking.
Which ones are you talking about? Like all the latest stuff, there's been no proper character development or story or anything. It's
Oh,
just
yeah, I
about
don't like-
pushing political, messages,
Agenda.
agendas and shit like that. It's
Have you
just
seen
terrible.
there's a fucking TV show
I mean,
about Batman.
Deadpool. I don't think it was that woke, but it was.
Not Deadpool.
It just
the
had
other
the
movies,
fucking.
yeah.
It just still had the classic Disney thing where it's like, okay, we got. I mean, I did enjoy the cameos,
Yeah.
but like, so we're gonna rely on cameos.
Yeah.
We've got to do multiverse shit.
Yeah.
I don't really like the TVA
Yeah.
thing. I mean, I get it was just they used it for the story to bring all the different characters
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Is there gonna be another Deadpool?
The villain was kind of shit.
Probably not.
The villain was shit.
Right.
Is another one. And then the story's not that coherent.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
hands
Like,
down, Thanos is the best villain,
Best villain?
in
Yeah.
the MCU. Best fucking villain. Like one guy against all the Avengers,
Yeah.
bro. He
Well,
fucking
yeah, he was designed to be the best though. Like they built him up for.
And
the
the most important thing,
years.
the character development was fucking awesome.
yeah,
Like,
character
that
development. Like you
whole
see the backstory of it.
Infinity War was about it's Thanos' movie. It was fucking fantastic.
It's-
Well, I think like also like these shows, I forget the effect, but they suffer from it. It's where you say a character's bad
Yeah.
without actually showing them
Yeah.
as bad. Like they did it in the what was it like
Winter Soldier?
Falcon and Winter Soldier show?
I haven't seen the show. Yeah.
No, basically there's like a new Captain America in that,
Hmm.
and they kind of try to portray him as being a dick. But it's really just Bucky and Falcon being a dick to the guy the whole time.
Right.
And it's stuff like they like get out a high horse on him for taking like the fucking drug.
Right.
But his job is to hunt basically other super soldiers.
Yeah.
And he kills this one guy at one stage.
Right.
But this guy is a super soldier. he had just killed his best mate,
Right.
and they're terrorists.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's
That's-
shown as like
yeah.
almost like what's it called? Like not police brutality, but kind of like authority brutality,
that's
like
too much.
over it. But
Yeah,
it doesn't make
it's pretty stupid.
it doesn't make sense
Yeah,
in the
killing
context.
terrorists is brutality now.
Yeah, man. And Thanos had, like, you also see, like, Thanos had his own reasons to do all that shit, and you kind of like, oh yeah, this guy makes sense when he's doing this shit.
Have you seen those memes where they're like, after the movie came out, anytime someone sees something stupid, they post it and like, I can agree with Thanos now or something like that.
Yeah. Thanos had
Thanos had a point. Thanos had a point. You know those memes.
You just ended at Infinity War, bro. It's like,
Speaking of movies, the movie Wolf of the Wall Street, one of the best.
Oh,
movies
Wolf
of
of Wall Street was fucking amazing.
The real Margot Robbie, she is like getting really popular on Instagram right now.
really?
Like she's just sharing all the actual experiences that happened with her.
The real Margot Robbie.
Like who the
What happened,
character's
like,
based on.
The character,
You know?
who it's based, the real Duchess, like
the real Duchess.
Yeah, she is like getting really popular
I
on
know.
Instagram, and she's sharing all the experiences that actually happened.
Shit.
So some of the shit she has told, like, which the movie portrayed in the wrong way, but some of it is legit what happened with her. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like she got
It's
like
funny
a
that-
good amount of followers now.
Shit.
Yeah. The Jordan Belfort guy in real life is actually a dickhead. Like, have you watched him? He's so fucking
I've seen his
insufferable
I
and
mean,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
it
it's
was
just-
pretty insufferable in the movie
Jordan
as well.
Belfort is
in the movie, but he has like the Leonardo charm.
Oh, he has
in
the charm. Yeah,
film where
obviously,
it's like,
you don't
like-
find him a dick,
like-
obviously.
Oh yeah,
He's a horrible character in the film.
Exactly.
and stuff.
But,
yeah, but Leonardo is like shown like.
but yeah.
yeah, you just enjoy watching Leonardo DiCaprio.
exactly.
Yeah.
screen, you know,
Exactly.
like,
He's the man. Yeah.
he's the man. That's why he's fucking 21 years old.
Is he still doing that, or is he kind of?
Oh, he
I think he's got
probably
one
is.
that's at like 25 or 26 now.
Oh,
that's
fuck,
a bit more.
really?
Oh,
Holy
he got
shit.
above 25.
Above 25?
I don't know.
No
Is
fucking
he?
way.
I don't think he can do 19 anymore, bro. He's a bit.
I think
Especially in America when you can't take them to like a bar with you. It's like once you're over, I feel like once you're over 21 in like the States,
Yeah.
why would you date someone younger?
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, he doesn't have to go to a bar, you know. He can
He
own
can
a
get-
bar. He can literally have his own private bar in a yacht.
But you know what I'm saying is it's like,
Yeah, for you, I think from your
It's-
perspective, it
yeah.
makes sense. From for Leonardo DiCaprio,
He doesn't forgive a fuck.
when you say, "Oh, you can't get into a bar,"
Yeah.
I bought that bar. Shut
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
come here. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
and I'm not justifying what he's doing, but also like,
I think bars and stuff break a lot more rules. Like it's
They
less
definitely
heavily regulated
Yeah.
there than it is here.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, shout
Because
out,
here it's quite heavily regulated.
shout out to the
I
goat,
think, like,
Leonardo
the case
DiCaprio.
someone that's under 18 in your bar, massive
Oh,
fine.
it's a massive issue.
Massive fine on the bartender.
Yeah, it's hard to,
I won't, you know what I want to really see? Leonardo DiCaprio doing a TikTok dance, man. Fuck. Can we see that,
bro, why?
Just watch him dance in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
this-
it.
It's heaps of
This one,
movies where he's
yeah,
dancing.
The wedding-
The
oh.
wedding move, bro.
Holy
that was
shit.
banging, Yeah.
That movie is testosterone. Let's be honest. When you watch that movie, you build testosterone.
I don't think it's really like.
Nah, it's testosterone. The fucking speech he gives in the office, like.
I think it's more just ego fueling, but
It is.
see, I think Dude 2's testosterone filled, but he's like, nah, that's pretty.
Nah, D&T is not. I don't know. I just.
I know, it's kind of like he's becoming a man. And
I don't even know what
thing.
you mean by testosterone field. You just fucking
Go a little.
like I get testosterone when I actually do that shit in real life.
I get
when he runs it, when he leads the.
When I fucking get on the worm and I fucking pull on, that's when I get the testosterone. I'm not fucking watching another guy.
So you ride worms.
I get testosterone.
What do you mean? You never done it?
I get testosterone when I eat worms, so that's a difference. It's all about the worms, I guess.
Fucking podcast. It's so fucking stupid.
No, eating worms increases your testosterone. You know that, right?
Yeah, what?
Fucking what?
Good.
Yo, in the early days, people used to eat worms, and that's why they used to have like high
You're a
testosterone.
fucking idiot.
High testosterone. Who even proved this shit? What are you on about?
You know, do
Read it on-
you know eating chalk raises your testosterone?
Eating chalk.
I used to eat chalk when I was young,
What?
like 5 or 7 years old.
You know, licking a
Well, I
line of
can
sugar.
clearly see the hunk of testosterone in front of me now. Clearly because of the chalk eating.
Yeah. I mean, chalk eating was fine at that time. I mean, I don't know I don't know why haven't you guys tried it. You should try it, I guess. Yeah, just once in your life.
I think I missed the boat, to be honest, bro. I feel like that's either you do that at 8 or you don't. Like,
well, at 9
you either make it through childhood not eating chalk, or you become a chalk eater.
Well, at 9 years old, I watched porn for the first time. So.
It's like, yeah, schools spend so much resources making sure like we don't do drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
They need to invest in making sure we don't eat
chalk.
household items. Okay, no eating chalk, no eating the glue, no eating.
Yeah.
I mean, you should still give it a shot. Like, it's way better than drugs, eating chalk.
Fair.
I'm just saying, you should try it. It's pretty good.
Have you done drugs?
Yeah.
Such a wild take.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
eating
know.
That's not a glue.
You have.
You snorted glue.
Holy shit.
Pretty good.
That's actually like the funniest thing. Your fucking
Snorted
nostril
glue,
gets
bro.
close
Like,
together.
how the fuck does that even work? It would get stuck in your fucking nose and...
Yeah, but then
You just glue your nose shut.
Yeah.
Well, it does get irritating. Like, you gotta like just keep on doing this again and again. But like, you get used to it, you know. But
The fuck?
it's pretty good. You should try it. I would say go for the color glue. They're way better.
God damn, not this shit again.
One shit. I'm just saying.
Coloured glue.
There's a blue one that you can get at the warehouse. That's better.
Muda actually sniffs glue. That's right.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's good for you. Like, if you want to
It's so good.
if you want to get high, I would say rather than Nang.
Can we
just
talk
go
about a
glue.
real topic?
Yeah, I know.
Rather than you,
real topic. You wanna talk
rather
about-
than you
talk about
lying and
real
saying,
topic.
Okay, real
bro.
topic,
Yeah,
real
real
topic. I was watching too much stand-up, but I was like, I need to watch something else that's funny. So I watched a Femcel documentary.
A femcel.
Yeah,
What's
so like,
femcel?
so incels, right?
Yeah.
There's like femcels now.
There are
And-
women who are incels?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, there are women who are incels. They like hate.
But is it like, are they like instead of like, men just don't want to marry, kind of?
No, well,
Aren't they just called nuns? No, okay.
Oh!
No, I'm fucking. That's
Aren't they
that's
just
too
called
mean.
lesbians?
That's called lesbians.
No, so there's a like a UK documentary on YouTube which I watched. So basically, femcels are like the ones that feel like they're never going to be desired by men,
Right.
and they just like have this group, like a safe space on like internet and everything, and they just basically just shit on men on that, like just they hate men.
Shit.
And which is funny because most of the women that I saw on the documentary are like beautiful women. So I just didn't understand.
Really?
Beautiful women.
Because
Really.
I would not have expected that.
Like
yeah.
beautiful women, but they're just probably like, it's just like, I think it's like kind of a mental illness. Everyone is going through each and every, they have like body insecurities and everything.
People get in their own way. Like I listened to this whole podcast on it. It's like this dating, where he's like a therapist guy who talks about dating and stuff in like today's world, and how like the online apps and stuff has affected it in a way where everyone's like how they feel that, how many opportunities they feel like they have
I can see that.
is raised significantly versus what it
Well,
used to be. Like it used to be like your village or your neighborhood, like the girl next door kind of
That's
thing.
right. Yeah.
Like people would settle more, like because you kind of always end up settling in some aspects.
That makes sense because you have so much accessibility to anyone. You feel like you can always try to get something better instead of
Well, it's
settling.
also like everyone's competing against everyone.
Yeah.
Too. Like the girl next door, it used to be like you'd be competing with other guys
To get
in the
the girl.
area for
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
now you're literally competing potentially with the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the end of that documentary was femcels.
Yeah.
They can't get a Chad. So Chad is a person basically like 6'5" or something. So the whole conclusion of that is like they all think they can't get the best version of the man. That's the issue. So
That's what I'm saying though. Because what they perceive as their opportunities
yeah.
has raised to so
So
high.
much,
They've
yeah.
set so many requirements.
Exactly.
Every time you set a requirement, it lowers your dating pool but significantly.
Significantly, yeah.
And it's also like people will try and get stuff out of partners that you don't need to necessarily get that out of your partner.
Yeah, it's also like a lot of these fucking movies and shit like that just portrays like the
yeah,
guy
exactly,
should be
bro.
fucking charming as hell, good with fucking. Dude,
Fucking
you know, real
rich,
people are not like
everything,
real
good
people
looking.
are different. There's 90%
It's
people who
like,
are different. Than
You don't need your boyfriend to be rich. You could just have a friend that's rich
Yeah.
and still like get to go on the yachts.
That's
and
true.
shit.
That
Well,
is
it's
true.
like the example he kind of used was like he was looking for a girl who knew physics or something, so he could have chats with her. But it's like just talk to
You
your
don't
colleagues
have
about
to.
physics.
Exactly. That's not
Like your
required.
partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, your partner doesn't have to have all the qualities, or probably over the time you might get in. Like
So,
you both might be.
I'll ask a question. Then, what's the use of having a partner then? Well, if you can't choose what you want to
I think
have
it's
in a partner.
intimacy.
Intimacy.
Is a lot of the reason to have a partner.
Right. So if you can't find someone who fits everything, is it just, should you just settle? Do you just
Yeah, because you can't find
Well,
everything.
yeah.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Like if you're being perfectionist,
Kill
like
yourself.
everyone settles in ways, if that makes sense. You know.
definitely.
course, you
can't get someone perfect. I'm not
That's
saying
like
that.
Yeah.
literally being like asking a person to turn into AI. You can't have all the qualities.
Well, it's also
definitely
you can't.
Like if you have a list, you kill yourself. I'll be honest, kill yourself.
A list is too much.
Yeah, like you have a list, like he needs to be wearing only this color, like kill yourself.
And so, like, I think with like the femcels,
Yeah.
they just have such a high
High
list that they're
levels
fucking there.
that they can't.
Because
Yeah,
they'll probably
that
have
makes
like,
sense.
he must have a college degree.
Yeah.
He must have
6
a good
foot
job.
6 foot at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
He must
yeah.
be 6 foot. He can't be shorter than me.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got to be, this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, well, what are you actually
Yeah, yeah.
looking
I
for
mean,
in a relationship?
but like
maybe
technically-
he could be taller than you.
Yeah.
If that's something that's like,
Well, the thing is that it's also like, I think because of the dating apps and everything and like all this shit, like you get like so much validation online from people. You're like, oh fuck, I'm the real shit out there. So like you feel like, oh, you deserve more. It's like a human nature, Like
Yeah,
if you
well,
are a
also-
woman, you can go on dating apps. You get within 20 minutes, I would say you will get like 100 likes.
well, it's interesting.
100%.
Because in all human history, we're in the best conditions ever to find partners, to be sleeping around, to be doing everything. But the people are doing it less and less now.
Yes.
Because also people are getting tired of it because of the scenario. Like people are.
Well,
like,
people
fuck it.
believe they have so many opportunities, but then don't act on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the top percentage of people have the best opportunities and they sleep around a lot and everything. I think it's becoming more that the bottom half of the people who aren't as rich or as tall or as good looking, they're not getting anything. That's the biggest problem.
Well, it's also, I think, like, but then it's also like you can't just blame like people for not finding you attractive. I think.
No.
Like you got to work on yourself. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
it's not like
Of course. I mean,
you got to make yourself. And it's also like if you're trying to date casually,
just
that
look
doesn't
for-
work. Like if it's like I go on dating apps every now and then, and maybe I'll message a chick or something. It's like what it is. It's just a numbers game. Like it really,
It definitely is.
it is like.
I actually
It's the
had
same with like finding a job or like
This
finding.
sounds like an alpha male podcast. Like women are fucking weird, eh?
no.
What is
I'm
up with
literally
women?
saying the opposite of
Yeah,
that.
no, we're saying
you
the
listen to
opposite.
anything
Yeah, exactly,
I said.
exactly. I had this similar question in my podcast as well. Was that the problem is there's not enough. I would say enough women for all men. Like so. How does a person?
Well, I
find,
think
like-
there's less guys than girls, though, isn't there?
Well, so you're talking about. It depends on what you're talking about. So are you talking about New Zealand or the country of the world or whatever? But I think in other countries where you have only like a small amount of women for more men.
Oh, like
what
China.
the fuck do you even do? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like where
Yeah,
it's like
what the fuck did these guys even
Ratios.
do? Yeah, exactly. They don't even have so.
they go to Russia where all the guys are being
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
bro, in the front.
exactly.
Well, I was doing research. I don't know how accurate that data is, but apparently there's only 20% population of men that are above 6 feet,
Yeah.
right? And there's more women right there. So if majority of women want someone who's over 6 feet, they're gonna just start killing each other.
But dating has always kind of been
It
like
is.
that.
It has like
Like,
that's
the
gonna
thing,
be
like,
exactly, bro.
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Is that the problem is that women will always go for the more successful or higher status or more powerful guys every time, and there's always gonna be guys that will never get anything. So this has always happened, and because of today's technology and the accessibility and internet and stuff, maybe their egos have been inflated a bit more, but this has always been a same trend.
So the answer is, guys,
We are fucked.
blow your mates.
Blow your
'Cause
mates, yeah. Yeah, just become gay, bro. That's like the
I would
best way to
become
go.
gay if I had an option. Bro. I
Exactly.
swear to God.
That's what the Spartans did, eh? They were all gay. they were like, they'd fuck chicks to like have ears and shit.
Yeah.
But that wasn't for pleasure. It was just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think you told me.
yeah, it was like, no, we fuck the guys because it's like you
Oh,
fight,
right.
you fight for your man better if you're.
Yeah.
I'll be gay hands down, bro. Hands down. Like, give me a drug, I'll be gay right now. Swear to God, I'm tired of fucking being straight. Fucking sucks, bro.
But I don't know, like...
No rallies for straight people. No marches.
Yeah.
No fucking pride. No fucking straight month.
I think society just is the whole straight parade, though, isn't it? Like, you know, where it's like... if you live in a system built
it
for...
comes across a little bit. Hey, what the fuck?
complaining about parade, where it's like we run everything else.
Yeah, like Jews. The Jews run Hollywood, so...
They definitely do.
I mean, they're involved. I don't know if there's a bad thing or not.
It's definitely not. We're not putting a stance on it yet.
If anything, I think they make the best movies, bro.
Well,
shout out to Zayn.
Okay.
You ever seen a movie made like...
I don't know, bro. Adam Sandler, bro?
Out of Hollywood? Like...
Out of Hollywood?
Yeah.
I've seen French cinema.
I mean, like New Zealand films. Actually, New Zealand films
bro,
can
I
be quite
watched
nice.
Bollywood, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, Once the Warriors is a pretty great film movie. That's a New Zealand.
I liked it. I haven't watched that movie. Why is it? Do you
well,
not like
welcome
it?
to Incel Talks.
Wait, it's not an
The
insult.
greatest movies that ever exist. Once we're warriors.
No, not greatest. I'm saying New Zealand movies.
Dude sucks.
No, New Zealand movie. I'm talking about New Zealand film. I'm not saying the greatest movie out there. Like, I'm saying in terms of New Zealand like industry, like that's a good movie. Like, I'm not saying
I think it's our most problematic movie. That is the problem. Like you got Into the Wilderness, Boy.
I like Boy.
What was else? Like the whale one, Whale Rider or something.
Oh, possibly. And Lord of the Rings. I mean, I don't know if Lord of the Rings. Is Lord of the Rings still Hollywood? I reckon.
It's half Hollywood.
It's
But
half
it's
Hollywood.
New Zealand director, filmed in New Zealand.
That's true. Yeah.
Like it's pretty much.
Yeah.
New Zealand tourism.
Lord of the Rings is probably one of the best to come out of New Zealand. So
probably this is the most successful.
Exactly.
What's your top movie that you can always watch? I don't have favorite movies
that I can always watch. So
Dune 2.
Dune 2. It won't be the same as my favorite ever movie. So Lord of the Rings would be my favorite movie, but I can't watch it all the time. Okay. So, but if the ones I can keep watching are probably something more silly, like Adam Sandler movies, right? They're fucking shit, but I can watch that a couple of times, you know.
What movies?
It's hard, bro. It's hard. Again and again. Oh, Ford versus Ferrari. That's a movie. I don't know if you know. I can watch that over and over. Yeah. That's fucking good.
I don't think there's any film I could watch consistently. Oh, maybe Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. Star Wars movies always classic. Yeah.
But even then, it's just like. Oh, actually, I reckon I could watch Transformers: Dark of the Moon over and over, bro. I fucking
because of the chick.
Yeah, of course.
Part of it, just explosions and stuff.
Explosions and stuff.
I don't know. Like there's those first 3 Transformers films.
Yeah.
I fucking loved as a kid growing up, and then it's like you watch it.
Right.
Mine would be Human Centipede.
Oh, god damn. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's a great movie if you think about it.
No, it's not.
The idea behind like how fucked up a human can be, like that's right there.
So it is
like, just let him keep talking.
I'm just saying.
Like, come on, what else? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
The idea of how bad a human can be.
Yeah.
And you think Human Centipede encompasses that the best out of all the films with villains?
Well, what else examples you can give? Like,
no, I don't know.
Of how bad humans can be.
Oh, this is bad. Oh my god.
What's the one?
There's some real fucked up.
What's
shit.
that black and white movie about Schindler's List? That's pretty good at showing how bad people can be.
Yeah,
but doesn't give that equal.
That's not.
It's not equal
to Human Centipede.
It's not equal to Human Centipede.
I mean, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
but the way
Schindler's List is a different one, you know. They still show it in a tasteful way. There's other movies that just go fucking disgusting for the sake of doing it, and Human Centipede is probably one of those.
Any horror film can show how shit humans can be.
Yeah, I know, but there's some really fucking depressing movies. Like like Saw is probably the worst one I would have seen.
Saw is not depressing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like the worst one I've seen. I would not even watch Human Centipede. It's too much. Yeah.
Human Centipede. I watched it once. It's just not a good film. Like it's just.
It's fucking
I don't know. It's like the same as watching like shock comedy. Like if it's just for shock.
It is purely for shock. Yeah.
It's just kind of like just like you need something else than just shock.
Exactly.
You know.
Fair enough.
You need substance behind it.
Yes, substance. We should.
I know, but there's also like.
I mean,
it's interesting watching older stuff
Yeah.
without the context of it coming out at the time.
Right.
Like I watched like Breaking Bad,
Oh yeah.
but like when I watched it, I'd already watched like a bunch of shows where the person the show's about is kind of a bad person, or like a lot of like the things Breaking Bad did for the first time.
Yeah.
I'd seen done in other shit,
Okay.
so it doesn't seem as
doesn't
Breaking
seem as
Bad to you.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
For the time being, that was like something
Something huge. Yeah.
huge.
Well, I think like Sopranos was technically the first show where the main character was a bad guy.
So, the Italian mafia
Yeah,
one. Yeah, the guy.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think Walter White is bad. I think he's fine.
He just,
I think he was.
He's just severely misunderstood.
I think
No, he gets bad. He gets bad.
he gets bad.
He gets
Well,
bad.
he's just got an ego.
Yeah.
Well, he's dying of cancer.
I think everyone would like
Yeah,
imagine.
but eventually he's not. It's the thing.
The thing I like about that is anyone can be pushed to a limit, or after you grow, I think power can almost change you in a way, and that's a very interesting concept. So I know we seem like we would never do something like that, but try getting to that point and see what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Like if it's you or some other guy, you might die or some shit like that. You're gonna kill him possibly. Yeah. So you never know what
When
you'll
you
do.
guys feel the most powerful?
Most powerful.
Most powerful.
Like sudden moments that happen in your life, you're like, fuck, I feel amazing right now. Like, you feel powerful about just...
Like when you feel like you have the most power
Mm-hmm.
on this podcast.
Oh, this podcast.
That's it for my side. I'm quitting this podcast. I'm done with this shit. I feel
This is
powerful.
my little bit.
I feel powerful after bombing at open mics.
Really? I feel powerful doing well at an open mic.
Yeah.
Just doing shit.
Yeah.
No,
Like
when I
if it's
do-
doing shit.
Everyone's doing shit and you do really well?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
That's
see
what
that.
Well,
feel
when
powerful.
I do well, which is like 90% of the time, I just feel,
Lies.
I just feel like just another Sunday. Just another Sunday. Because I bomb barely, like probably twice a year.
Oh
so,
my god.
I barely bomb at open mics. Like even if I can perform for like
He's
the
meaning literal bombs. By
Literal
the way,
bombs.
he only explodes
That's the
2
most
bars a
powerful.
week. Only twice a year.
Only twice a year.
yeah twice
Set
a
a
year.
bomb off. And
Twice a year.
Most powerful. Oh,
Shout out to Al Qaeda.
whoa. Okay,
Okay,
this is getting banned. This is definitely getting shadowed.
No, nothing's getting shadow banned.
Yeah.
There's some open mics though where you're like, maybe if Al Qaeda attacked us, it would be bad. Like,
It wouldn't be bad. Thanos was right.
Thanos was right, dude.
what's funny is like, do you ever like listen to people kind of shit on stand up and stuff and say, like people are horrible at it, they just say offensive stuff and that, and you like disagree with them and shit.
Oh yeah.
And then you go to some open mic and you're like, actually, maybe they were right.
They were right,
Like,
yeah.
they were like, maybe they had a point. you
Yeah.
know?
Connor dropped his wave. Do you wanna?
Wait.
Loving the commentary, boss.
Can you
What?
give father some love?
Nah, it's Sunday, bro. Wait for Sunday. Wait for the Lord's Day. It's fine.
Father's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, it is Father's Day. What are you doing for Father's Day, bro?
Cry.
Imagine you say that to someone whose father passed away. So.
Are you guys a dad? Do you guys have any kids?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I've never
Connor, you
checked.
might have 5 at least.
Not that I know of.
The usual.
No, but fuck, what were we talking about before?
Netflix.
Netflix, comedy,
yeah.
people doing stand up. I mean, we've kind of talked about this before. But
Yeah.
give it like, if you want to give stand up a go, give it a go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, just do an open mic.
But understand, you can't do what the greats do straight away.
Straight away, yeah.
Exactly. It's like if you're watching like the Olympics and you see like the fucking ski guy fucking jump, like a snowboarder jump and do like a triple backflip and land it
Yeah.
and get gold.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that
You're
on
not
the
gonna
first
do that.
time.
Definitely not. Yeah.
So if you see a comedian do like a joke about the Holocaust,
Yeah.
don't
do
do it
that
your
straight
first
away.
time.
Yeah.
Don't, just
definitely
go to
not.
a fucking open mic and be like, so the Holocaust, hey,
So woman's a bitch, right? It's like,
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriend, she used to be a bad bitch, but just don't talk about race, I guess. Like, first thing was like, if you go for like race, like other races, just be careful what are you
a lot
talking
of
about.
like mics will tell you what they don't want you to joke about anyway.
No, they will. Yeah.
When it's like, I just know. Well,
No
I know, you always
racist,
got to
no-
realize
yeah.
like where if something's a joke or if it's just straight like
Yeah.
misogyny or
Yeah.
homophobia.
Exactly.
I know a lot of comics who just straight up will do just like misogynistic shit, like,
Yeah, I know.
and I'm like, these are not even jokes. You're just being a misogynist.
Hamilton,
Sid, we
bro.
really
Yeah.
need you to
I
get your
did-
set better.
Bro, you know the joke, hey? I did a really bad joke in Fungarei.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you give it a try. You know, it was not
You
like you
definitely
just
give
went
it a
like,
try.
oh, that was
I've
your
seen
first.
people tell worse jokes.
I've-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Like-
is true. That is true.
Like you hear like so many of like some jokes are not even jokes. They're just making statements.
Yeah.
Like some people just make statements on
That
stage.
does really annoy me. And
Like,
open
like
mics
don't be a,
where it's
don't
like-
bring political agenda to comedy.
No.
Like, keep it separate. Let comedy be retarded.
Yeah.
I
Make
like-
comedy retarded again. That's
Yeah.
my motto
I
for
like-
2025.
I like trying new materials, great,
Yeah.
but make sure you have a punchline to it. Don't just go up with a premise. I think a
Yeah.
lot of the time.
That's right.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, actually finish the joke, otherwise you're just not.
Yeah.
There's no jokes. Yeah.
it's like a statement.
Yeah, sometimes some jokes are.
Women are better at handling spicy food. Am I right, guys?
That's it.
And then you just move
And
on.
then
Like,
move on.
yeah, it's like, was that funny? Like, what?
So.
You know, some asses are more. I don't even want to finish it.
It's not.
So my dating life, guys, laugh jokes. Guys, my dating life, come on, laugh.
People get mad at the audience for not laughing. It's the funniest.
Why aren't you?
Why aren't you laughing, guys? That was funny.
That was funny, dude. Come on, dude.
Come
Bro,
on.
I see that guy on Kill Tony do that a lot. William.
Guy will.
Guy Williams.
No, William
Well,
Montgomery or something.
No.
I don't know the game.
Yeah, I know
The
that
redhead guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was doing that on one of the podcasts with on the one where it was like Biden and Trump.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he was like he was screaming at the audience.
Oh,
but I'm like,
shit.
that's just not a good look.
It's
if
not.
It's
It's definitely
like
not.
you're not.
I think when you get big enough, you get arrogant. So you
Yeah.
kind of have to cope with not getting laughs somehow.
Yeah.
You know, turning on the audience. I can see why they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guests on Kill Tony as well. They're pretty big in their own scene, but
Yeah.
like when they come on Kill Tony, they'll be trying to become. They'll be trying some jokes and shit, like just becoming a funny person, but it won't land.
It won't land.
And they're like,
And
"Fuck
they
you
get-
guys, that joke was good."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, imagine how hard it is to kill with 1 minute. Like,
Oh, have you
it's so
seen
hard.
the episode of Bill Burr? Like this was
Yeah.
like ages ago, where Bill Burr just like this first guy came up.
Yeah.
This was like when Kill Tony was not even popular, right? First guy came up, he did a minute. He did okay, he didn't do well, and then they just started roasting him. Oh, you fucking singer. And Bill Burr was like, no one can be funny in a minute. You guys know that, right? Like this all is bullshit, by the way. He just called out like
Yeah.
the show.
He called out the show.
I'll try to send you the clip,
Good
bro. He just
man.
went all in. He's like, this
Yeah, he
is
always
bullshit.
does that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
He's like, he's like, one more guy and I'm out of this, by the way. One
Yeah.
more guy, I'm out of this. This is bullshit. Like,
yeah, exactly. That makes sense because Bill Burr's style is not like that. He's not. He goes for the longer form, right?
Yeah,
He's not like quick punchline guy.
Well, you
So
can be funny in a minute.
you
but,
can,
like,
yeah. If
It's not ideal. Like that's way harder than.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's because
But then also a lot of people who go on Kill Tony, you're like, they should have 30 seconds. Like I don't even want to
Yeah.
listen to a minute of this.
That's true. Yeah.
yeah, some people just sign up because they're the Kill Tony now. What has become in the last 2 years is because it's you don't have to be a stand-up fan. Some people are like, fuck it, I'm just going this so that I can just promote myself here and there.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Like I've seen bunch of fucking people who are in the acting industry just doing a minute over there so that they can just promote their shit. Like
Oh,
it's
sure.
become a platform to also like become
Yeah.
big. Like you can watch Kill Tony with someone who doesn't watch stand-up at all.
What was interesting was Chapman was telling me that in Canada,
Yeah.
he would do open mics there where it was like, yeah, you get a minute.
Right.
And there's like 25 comics on the show.
Ah.
And I think you had to pay or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
For a minute, jeez.
Jeez.
for a minute. Like,
Wow.
imagine going, like driving.
All the way. It's for a
Like,
minute.
even now, sometimes I'm like, okay, do I want to drive there to do a 10-minute set?
Yeah.
But then you're like, Imagine driving
You have to
to
pay.
do like even 20 minutes to go do 1 minute.
I think it's mostly then at that time, in that case, there will
do
be
you
no
even
audience.
How do you even get good at all with a minute? Like,
I don't think.
I think
can't even play
it's
this
a
anything,
very
like
a small percentage of people that actually get good, right? So
Yeah.
many people.
Also,
want.
I think ideal, even if you want to keep it short, because there are a lot of comics, 3 minutes is best, I say. 3 to 4 minutes is good enough. Like for like, yeah, you don't want to make it the show too long because there are too many comics who have signed up.
Yeah.
3 to 4 minutes is ideal, which
what,
like
at an open mic these days?
like if it's like not in New Zealand, but like in the States, there are so many open mics where like, because they don't have like, you don't sign up on like Facebook or something, you just go to the open mic, sign up your name on the sheet.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll have like 25 comics. So 3 to 4 minutes, I do see 3 to 4 minutes is fine, but like if you have 1 minute, that fucking sucks and you have to pay for that. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Because mostly no one's coming to, like, there's not going to be, most of the time they won't have audience, I'm pretty sure. It will be just other comics just watching each other.
I mean, but it's only because stand-up's popular at the moment. You give it like 4 more years, and it'll probably be a dip.
Probably will be. That's why I feel really, privileged doing it in New Zealand, just because there's so many decent spots. Like I think out of anywhere, there's a really good place to practice comedy.
Yeah.
I would say you get good spots.
I think it's really good as a beginner.
As a beginner,
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah. Because
Cause
you won't get recognition for sure.
Yeah.
But improving yourself, very like in that big.
And then
stage,
once you get to more of a higher level, then it'd be
definitely have to
beneficial
move.
to go overseas.
Yeah, because you'll get
'Cause then
paid
you
for
can
bigger
get, like,
spots.
the
You can get
stage time like all the week, every day of the week.
Yeah, and
if
then
you're
after
good.
that, you just need recognition. After
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get
Once
good.
you
But
have like a certain brand of yourself, you can
When
and
you're,
then
like,
you pitch
finding-
yourself to other people.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it's just
Exactly.
selling yourself basically.
When you're like finding your voice in that stuff, though, it's quite beneficial to do it here. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
absolutely.
there's a lot of
lot of opportunity.
comics here, but once you kind of do a couple,
I mean,
Oh,
it's-
comparatively, we have very
Comparatively,
low.
yeah,
we have
very
very
low.
low. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. There's not that much competition as well. That's why like it's good. Like you can get jump on mics every week. Otherwise, if there was a competition, we are fucked obviously. Like I think Aussie would be also pretty good, decent.
These would be slightly worse, I would say. Just only slightly. There's
Because more
still-
competition.
Yeah, a little bit more, but there's also more mics, so yeah, might even out. I don't know.
I mean,
know.
it's just like
But
because they have
I,
cities like Sydney, Melbourne. Even if you go to Brisbane,
I
like you
think-
have more opportunities than compared to like the biggest city here.
Yeah,
I
that
think New
makes sense.
Zealand's issue though is also that there isn't competition to it. Like
Right.
people kind of like it can be a bit like
There's no motivation to get better.
not as motivated
Yeah.
as other like markets
Oh,
to get better. Like
definitely. You need to be
yeah,
really
like-
highly self-motivated. Yeah.
it's like I mean big fish in a small pond kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
like-
Yeah, so I think that's why like if you have slight competition, it just makes you like fuck. I gotta work more harder towards this. You know, it just
That's why like if you're in New York, ultimately you'd become a better comic than you would here. But yeah, it would be harder, I think, to get through those first stages. Where
Yeah,
it's
definitely. Yeah.
Of course, like and then
like getting stage time to start. And
yeah,
stuff.
probably you will start for a month like at complete shitty open mics, but then you make connections, you meet people, and you see there are other opportunities.
I mean, but also like we don't know any other scene really. Like
Yeah.
we only know the New Zealand scene.
Yeah. I mean, we still hear about like
we hear
when
because I know
when
this
they.
I mean,
who moved to New York, and he said like he started going to open mics for a month. It was like complete like shitty open mics, but then gradually when he met people, asked about other scenes where you can jump on. So now he's doing kind of well. Like he said, I can at least jump 5 times a week for sure, definitely. So that's good. It's like all about the stage time at the end. What do you want? So
Yeah.
also how much time you want to invest in this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta have certain type of obsession if you want to make it big.
Exactly.
Certain
But also, you don't have to make it big. Like this is the thing I think that fucks with all of us.
I mean,
Do
Well,
it. It's like
It depends on what you want to do.
What do you
with
wanna do?
comedy.
yeah, you have to make it big. But if you're only focused on being big, are you doing it because you enjoy comedy, or are you doing it
like
because
that.
you want
I
to be
think
famous?
I think it can be both. I mean that's why you want to make it big. It's I mean yeah.
Do you
get-
want to? Do you want to be a better comic, or do you want to be?
Better comic is the way to
Yeah.
go.
But
Yeah.
how do you know once you're at a certain level? How do you know if you're a better comic or you're just big? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a person who is,
Sure, I do see what you're saying. That's actually a good point.
you are a
Like,
person who is loved by millions of people, but you still like other people say, oh, he's not even a funny comic. How do you know? How
Well,
do
it's
you
like,
get
yeah,
that
like-
realization? Like when you are surrounded by yes men 24/7 in your life.
I
Well, it's like
I
is
see that.
is Bert
Let's
Kreischer
say-
and Tom Segura better than like
Mark Norman.
Mark
Or
Norman?
Joe Rogan.
Or they just
Joe
got more
Rogan gets
success.
the most shit about his comedy. Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
commenting anything. I don't know whether it's true or not. but he's loved by billions of people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He can literally do a show tomorrow and it will be probably sold out.
Sold out,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, like what I'm saying? Like, so he's already, like, how do you realize whether you're a better comic or not?
Yeah, but I think you should be
better
aiming-
comic is very subjective.
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? Like,
But
how
what
would
I'm
you
saying
realize,
is like when you're just focused on like
So he
how
just
many
means,
views
he just
could I get
means,
on these
he just
clips?
means
How
what,
many,
yeah.
like-
So he's talking about different things. So it's about what your motivation is. Do you just want to become famous, or do you want to become a better comic or improve yourself?
both.
Um,
that?
Yeah, both
both.
is good. Both is good, but
Yeah.
only becoming famous
I mean,
is
everyone does it
not the
their
best
own
way to
way,
go. That's
but, like-
Well, some people become famous.
But I think New Zealand, we're very like, or a lot of people in the scene can be a very like, let's go big.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
be big.
Yeah, let's be big.
I mean, I guess that's the dream though. Like we all do comedy thinking like,
Yeah.
if I could be Dave Chappelle,
it
that would be
definitely
awesome.
is. Definitely is the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
think-
some people do it as a hobby. They're like, fuck it. At certain
I know. I'd say I do it more as a hobby than as a full-on like.
yeah.
No, you don't. No. There's some commitment. Like hobby is something you probably jump on an open mic for like after 3 months once. That's something I would consider.
True. Yeah.
Like you're not doing.
Well, I have a passion for it.
You have a
Yeah.
passion.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
As a hobby, you can see who's doing it as a hobby. Like
But I
probably.
feel
do-
like hobbies you do regularly. Like
Hobbies
people
also
who
you
practice
get.
boxing will go do a
Yeah.
boxing lesson every week and
well,
stuff.
in some scenarios, you gotta like you can't just jump on.
But,
open mic.
like what I'm saying, like if you're learning boxing,
It's just
some
the end
people just
goal.
want to become a better boxer
Yeah.
themselves rather than they want to be Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Whereas some
I
people
know,
do.
I know. Yeah, it's about the end goal, what your
Yeah.
aspirations are. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna make it big one day,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be 97
It's
at
also,
that time.
It is a long game stand up, man. Like
Oh, it
takes
is. It is.
years.
Any kind of entertainment. If you're getting in any kind of entertainment industry, like even acting, like it's a long game. You can, I mean, you can be Tom Holland. Shout out to Tom Holland if you want to do this podcast. But next month maybe. We don't know yet.
I think it means what I was saying is it takes years. Well, I guess acting would take years to develop.
but
skill,
everything
but-
takes a long time. Like the only people
I mean,
you
show
see.
business in general is just luck.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
there's luck in
hugely
it.
You
luck.
gotta work your
Being
ass
the right
off.
place, you
Yeah.
need to be liked by the right
But yeah,
people.
you got to work yourself off, but it is also like
It's
luck.
more about just getting people in important places
Like
to
yeah,
like
don't
you.
be a dick as well in this industry. I was about to say
Definitely not.
like you. I mean, yeah, you can be good
In
on
New
stage.
Zealand as a whole, you can't really be a dick because it's so small.
It's
of
so
a
small,
place,
yeah,
like-
exactly.
Mm.
You're gonna be shadow banned from everywhere.
Well, if you're like, if we talked about this, like if you're such a great performer on stage,
Yeah.
the crowd loves you, you know, you do good on shows. Some people can be dicks in real life, you know, like you, because you're so good at everything, like on the shows and everything,
Yeah.
because and you're getting booked because of that
Yeah.
sole reason. But off stage, maybe people hate you.
That's also what's interesting with online stuff is like the world is becoming a smaller place.
Yeah.
So it's less. It's more and more hard for you to be a dick and shit in a way. Like,
yeah, exactly.
like you
People
can't have a second
find out.
family anymore.
No,
like you
yeah.
can't.
Yeah, not really. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's too small.
Well, that's what everyone used to say about Patrice O'Neill. Like he's an amazing stand-up, but off stage he could be very big dick many times. So many comics.
Also,
So many comics, yeah. I can see the arrogance.
to be honest, I think a lot of success too is like he was not brand safe at all. Like he had no aspect of him where it's like brands could work with him or like feature him.
I
Like,
saw this one clip of Bill Burr. They were talking about the worst bombs of their life.
yeah.
So apparently they did this like festival or something like that. And Bill Burr was talking about Bill Burr and who's that? Robert Kelly.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember
I
that
love
time
Robert
when?
Kelly.
Do you remember that time when we did that show and we all bombed and Patrice O'Neill just went on stage and started talking about eating a puppy? Like he just started talking about eating a puppy for 15 minutes.
What?
And the organizer was like, get off, and he's like, fuck you bitch, I ain't getting off. And they cut his mic and he still kept on saying, so I ate this puppy with adding spices into it. And there was and on the right side of the stage there was a piano and he's like, I ate a puppy last night.
Oh my
That's,
god.
yeah, like that's the thing though. Like if you have antisocial,
He's like, I don't give a
behaviors.
fuck.
Yeah,
it's gotta-
And Bill
it's gotta
Burr is
do
like,
that.
why the fuck I didn't do this? I kept on doing my material. I was like, we all were fucking bombing and Patrice just went out and like, I ate a puppy this morning.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, that's so funny, bro. Like, just imagine going on. I ate
Sorry,
a
Poppy this morning, guys.
Fuck.
It is real, like.
And Patrice O'Neill is so funny in general. He could probably, I don't know how he delivered that, but yeah, just imagine it would be so funnier than what other comics did. Like, Oh fuck! No, it's just like this video of like comedians talking about how their worst bombs, and like I saw that clip, I fucking laughed my ass off. I'm like, holy shit! There's a like on Thursday and after Thursday night, I was pretty upset. You saw that, I was pretty fucking upset, and I was like, fuck. Then I saw a clip of fucking. I think Mark Norman was talking about he opened for Amy Schumer for 3 nights straight in an arena and bombed, and I'm like, how can you bomb at an arena? Like, it's like I bombed for 15 minutes.
How the fuck is that? Maybe it's just the crowd, Amy Schumer crowd.
Yeah,
just
like,
well, I think it would be pretty easy to bomb in an arena, man. Like, I think it would be harder to do stand up.
What do you mean,
What do
bro?
you
Like
mean?
in general, if you have more people in the audience, someone's gonna. Someone's gonna.
Yeah, to a certain point, like maybe a club, but like after you get over a certain amount, then it's like, all right, you got to get everyone's attention.
No, but he said it was complete silence. Like, how do you have complete silence in an arena, bro?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I think he would have.
Yeah, but he probably went up and did some
bit.
fucking abortion joke or something.
Yeah, maybe he fucked the first joke up. That's possible. He pissed him off in the first joke.
Probably.
Well, it's also like, it's like,
That's
like going up to an arena cold, because he would have been like the opener.
Yeah, he was the opener.
So he's going up cold.
Yeah.
Like to a cold audience.
Oh, definitely.
Who aren't there to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
They're there actually to see a very different comic to him.
Sometimes the crowd can be completely like off board. Like if you don't see if they have the opening act, like they don't support that
at all.
Like I've seen that. Like some people and they just bring the act up. Like I've seen that.
Yeah, but that's kind of like your job as openers to eat shit at the start.
Yeah.
To kind of
I guess that's also
warm up the crowd. Like there's a reason why there's a reason to have the opener, right? Like they don't.
Yeah, they don't want to, outdo the
main
performer.
act doesn't want to go up to a cold audience. That's
Yeah.
why you
That
said
too.
Mark Norman out there to bomb first and stuff.
Yeah. Some crowds are really supportive of opening acts as well. Like I've seen that. Like they're like invested completely to.
That's the way to go.
Like when we saw Mark Norman, they had like 3 opening acts.
Keegan,
All of them
Keegan was there.
All of them did really well. Like and then Mark Norman came up. Like so, obviously everyone was more excited. But I saw Louis C.K. When I saw Louis C.K., he had 2 acts. They both did pretty well. Like they both were like crushing it. Actually, I would say. Yeah. But that's the thing. Like some people can't just be like, no, just bring out the.
Tim Dillon had this guy from Aussie that kind of struggled, bro.
Really?
When Tim Dillon came out.
Yeah,
But it's also it's just. I think for an arena, like. I think we'd all bomb if we went up in front of
I don't know, man. I don't think we'd bomb. I don't think we would bomb.
It just depends.
Honestly,
some crowds can be really narcissist about their people. Like they can be like, no, bring
also,
out.
arenas aren't great places to watch comedy to begin with.
No, they're not. I agree with that.
Arenas are not great.
It's so unpersonal because it's so far away.
Yeah, for a comedian, I think it's a great opportunity once in their lifetime. Like
Kevin Hart's one. Yeah,
like
that's
one
the
time,
biggest one.
I did arena for a comedian, but I think if you just do arena shows, bro, I don't think
if you have the audience to do arenas, but like.
How about a theater show? Like at least be in a. I think stand up should always be in a closed area.
I'd pick like the classic here to watch any professional comic over Spark Arena.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, the thing is, they've got so many people that want to see him, and they don't want to do 20 shows.
No, absolutely.
So they've got to do the biggest place to fit everyone.
Well, they can do like Sky City Theatre.
Sky City.
Yeah, like theatres are good, but even then, like some of the theatres, I'm like.
Yeah, they're not designed for comedy. Like, cause I've seen a show at the Sky City all the way at the back, and I couldn't connect with the person.
Well, someone like the Aotea Centre, like I saw Tom Segura there, and it's better than Spark.
Okay.
But it's still like I saw Russell Howard at the Classic. So like one of the hardest I've ever laughed is just because you're so close. It's so intimate. Comedy almost needs the intimacy in a way.
I truly believe that. Like
they're connecting with the.
Well, that's why like comedians, when they're trying on new shit, they will try to go like get spots at the comedy clubs, like so that they can know how much shit is actually valid. Like some people who actually care about making their shit better. Like some people don't. Like
I mean they're big enough. They don't have to try it.
Like Sam Morrell and Mark Norman, they still do spots at the Cellar and everything, so that they can know how much their material is actually working. And then when they do it in their own shows in a theater or something, it works better.
I think even like doing bar gigs is one of the best ways to know.
After a certain time, you shouldn't do bar gigs. I think
so. It hits your.
I think New Zealand, you're always going to be doing bar gigs, so that's.
Like you don't have enough comedy clubs, like
you definitely don't.
Like they can do like 5 shows at a comedy club, and like you still have a comedy club setting, which is way better than a bar. Let's be honest. Like if you have a comedy club setting, way better than a bar.
Yeah, but if you've got a joke that consistently works at a bar setting, that's how to truly test, I think.
I mean,
I think with bar gigs, you can't tell if a joke's horrible at a bar gig, but you can tell if a joke's good.
You
at a bar
definitely can.
joke.
You definitely can.
Thing, like,
yeah, of course you can. But well, at a certain point, you can't just do
Whereas
like a small
club-
comedy club with 30 people.
I think a club is a lot easier to tell if that joke's a shit trash.
Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be an easier crowd,
Yeah.
so you should get a laugh.
People came, people came to
Watch comedy, yeah. Paid to watch comedy.
comedy.
If they don't laugh, yeah.
Like there's no like free or like free bar open mic nights, like, and you're like, oh, can I have pizza, please? And you're just seeing people eating pizza, and you're like, oh, so dating is pretty weird, eh? You guys a couple? Yeah. Oh,
It's
sure.
just a loud table screaming outside.
Not ideal, man.
So what do you do for a living?
You know what's the worst? Like at the bar gigs, when you're just in the middle of the punchline and you hear this. Shut up! Shut up! Why do you
I
need
know,
a
but
fuck?
you can't get arrogant at the bar gig stuff. Like,
you can't.
like,
It's
yell at the
expected.
bar. Like,
But I'm just saying these are some problems. I'm not being arrogant, but like, let's be honest. If you're in the middle of the punchline, you need no distraction at that time. That's the worst.
Of course.
Even if a car passes by, I'm not blaming anyone. It's just like, oh, what the fuck, dude? Come on.
But it needs
At
total
Hamilton,
silence.
where it was like the thunderstorms, so someone was doing like
While
a joke.
doing a joke, okay.
He's like, and then it like got to like the end and pause, and it just thunder. It's like, oh. But I mean, that kind of also fucks
The momentum,
It
like
definitely fucks
it's
it.
like if you do a punchline and a glass breaks, you're like, oh, okay.
I was like, fucking all the ones I used, like Love Shack.
Sure.
Club music would start at a certain point of the gig. Like I think
That's
after
fucking
9.
horrible, man. Yeah.
Well, that's also a thing sometimes. So many
It's just like you start hearing club music and you're trying to do a joke. Or fucking loud motorbike.
Well,
or
that's what
something.
makes you more better at comedy. Like if you can just do comedy in the most toughest thing, like that's what makes you better.
That
Like
definitely
you
makes you better.
understand the dynamics more of like how stand-up should be and everything. Of course, like when you get like a proper setting, then you do the best because you have done everything.
Yes.
You performed at an alley.
So, yeah.
You performed at a fucking drugstore. You're
Fucking park comedy, best one.
park comedy.
Oh yeah, those could be rough.
Yo, fuck, bro.
I don't know if I have like. It was interesting though, because I was like, what I needed to get off on like stage, like to get the validation on stage, was a lot less than I need now.
Yeah.
Have you found that? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Because once you like kill for the first time,
Yeah.
then you're just chasing that. Like,
You definitely
you
are.
know, like it's like you can't.
You wanna? Oh yeah, you're chasing that.
You're chasing
it's,
that.
It's
Oh, I
a
can
drug.
see
Like
that.
I used to like if one of my jokes made someone laugh, I'd be like, no way, this is awesome,
Yeah.
and stuff. Where it's
yeah.
like now
It's
like,
a lot worse. You get better and your standards
Yeah.
also get better. So yeah. I mean, for me now, it's actually not even about laughs. It's just about being myself on stage.
Yeah.
Really. I think we were just talking about that yesterday as well. Like,
being
I had
comfortable
a
on stage,
fucking
yeah.
I had a gig last night, and the first 3 minutes was really good. You know, and then and I absolutely fucked it up. It's because I was kind of being desperate to get laughs. I wasn't being myself.
Yeah.
Fucking started talking about whether fucking Asian people buy property and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like genuinely asking, do Asian people buy property? Like,
Yes,
it's
we all
so
know.
much.
so
much property.
Yes, we
No,
own
I know.
90% of the Auckland.
I know.
We
I
own
fucking know, dude.
this property you're performing
I
at.
came off. I was like, did I really ask that? Like,
it's
what
funny
the fuck?
because like white people get mad like that's not what we were doing.
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
did.
Shout out to white people.
yeah.
Shout out to all of you.
No shout out to them.
Why not?
Excuse me?
You're white.
No, he's not white.
Oh, you're African. No, shit, I forgot. No.
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Wagwan.
Bomba.
See, I know, but like like people say Joe Rogan's like not funny, but like
Do you
he has
find
like
him
a
funny?
I have one joke that I really love by him. Where it was
Oh yeah,
like,
that's fine. But most of his stuff is
He's
not.
like-
not
I just don't like when he yells out on fucking microphone. I just don't find when you have to like yell out on a microphone for your punchline. I just find that a little bit just.
It's not
but
necessary.
you like when Bill Burr does it.
Billboard doesn't yell. He's just,
He does yell. What are you talking
no,
about?
he doesn't. It's,
Like-
he has a way. He has a way of delivering.
No, I do find Bill Burr annoying.
No, but I'm not saying Billboard.
Like, I can't continuously listen to him.
No,
like,
no,
at
same,
one
I can't
point.
listen.
So like William Montgomery, you don't.
No.
Because he yells. Yeah, I get it. It's like there's a way to do it.
Like some people like that. I just don't
But it's
find
also
when you have to be like, come on, like.
But you gotta like Joe would be very. Well, he talks about how he's very inspired by like Carlin and stuff. And if you ever watch that guy,
No, I get it. That's
he
just,
would scream into the mic like,
Right.
you know what's out here? Sand. You know what's gonna be in 1,000 years? Sand.
okay.
Why the fuck do you not move out?
No, that's fine. I mean, with Bill Burr as well, I can't watch him continuously. After 15 minutes, I probably won't be able to watch him.
Exactly.
There's certain jokes of him that I really, really like, and like what I like about Bill Burr is I think you just find he gets respect by the community because he's like open about everything. He's not scared.
He's not scared, and
Like-
I love the way he just talks about stuff.
And like if you
Absolutely.
see listen to him on the podcast, he's like himself. Like he won't be like hesitated to call you out.
Yeah. Did you hear about the one where Kevin Hart calls him randomly, like after a long time, and he's just like, he's like, oh, Kevin Hart, you haven't called me for like fucking 11 years. You know, he's literally on the podcast. Kevin Hart's like, this is Bill Burr, you know, a very good friend. Motherfucker, you haven't called me for 11 years. What the fuck are you talking about? He just fucking full on calls him out.
Well, that's what
That's
podcasting
funny.
was when Patrice O'Neill and all these guys used to do it on radio. They used to just roast the shit out of each other, and they used to just didn't care. Like, there's a story of like Patrice O'Neill, Robert Kelly, and I think Kevin Hart, and they were like driving to a gig, and Kevin Hart was like, "Can you pull over? I gotta pee." And they actually drove. And came back 40 minutes later to pick him up in the middle of the night. They're like, "Fuck you!"
That's fucking funny.
Like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" Imagine being middle of the night and fucking nowhere. You're just like, "Oh,
They just
fuck."
fucking leave.
And he left his phone in car as well, like so. Then he didn't have any connection with it.
What the fuck?
Like it would be funny if we just drove past it and came back later, 40 minutes later.
Would you guys find that funny, or would you be severely pissed off at your mates?
I would be pissed off.
40 minutes, like
I
it's
think
funny
most
for
people-
5.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's
40 minutes apart. Yeah. I mean, obviously the people in the car would find it very funny, but
No, 40 minutes is too much, I guess.
even 40 minutes, like because what you go around the corner, then you just sit there.
just,
It's like,
just watch him.
no, this is really funny, guys.
I'm in high school. I'm still in high school, I guess.
All right, it's been 20 minutes. No, mate, let's wait 20 more. All right.
Alright.
Fun, that's funny.
Okay,
I
that's
kind of want to go home, guys. Like, can we?
I got wife and kids, bro. Come on. Dude, oh fuck.
I got to get up for work in the morning, guys. Like, come on.
Guys, come on. Guys, this is now getting bullshit. Like, I'm hungry as well.
What if we go back and he's dead? Like,
What if he gets kidnapped? Holy shit.
Bro.
Oh shit, guys, prank went too far. YouTube video. no, what do you say?
bro,
No
some of
clickbait.
those YouTube videos though, like those old school pranks. I mean, I know a lot of them were fake.
Which
But,
ones?
like-
Which ones?
Wasn't there one where they like kidnapped a guy and made it look like he shot his mate right in front of him?
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
Probably
like
there could
Yeah,
be
there's a lot of crazy shit. Yeah.
bro, reality's got to be such a mindfuck though. If you're like one of those YouTubers, because you're like, is what's happening right now a prank or is it real? Like,
Yeah. Because constantly, if someone's going to try to prank
you're
you,
too schizophrenic. Like, you wouldn't trust anything because you're like Jackass guys.
Oh yeah.
The way they fuck with each other
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Also, like some of the pranks are just shitty. What they do is like they dress up like for example, they'll dress up like a Walmart employee and just fuck with the customers. I'm like, this is not even pranking
It's
anymore.
not
You're
really
just being
prank.
rude to the people.
Yeah,
when you-
yeah.
do you remember the ones where they're dressed in like a Saudi outfit?
Oh,
And
yeah.
they just throw a bag.
Throw a bag. Yeah,
They have
Right.
been punched so many times. We're actually
Yeah, yeah, I
they have
can
been in
imagine.
hospital.
I think a lot of those were fake though originally, and then.
And then they made it real?
But I saw one where it was like they'd put on a robe and it looked like they're like run up onto a playground and pull the robe open.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So to the
Fuck,
parent,
that's
but I'm like, that's not funny. It doesn't.
Robert, there was the biggest prankster. I forgot his name. Roman Atwood, something like that. He was the biggest prankster. He did that one, and he got actually punched by one of the parents. Like he got actually annihilated right there. Like he had to be hospitalized for 2 days. I think. because
But
of
like,
it.
as you should. Like,
Yeah, it's fucked, yeah.
wasn't there a guy who got like was pretending to like shoot up a cinema or something and got fucked up?
I have not heard.
I think he got shot or something.
I mean, that would make sense because it's real stupid pranks.
Yeah, some of them are really, really like they were doing.
Oh, like the swatting ones.
swatting.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
live
like,
streamers getting swatted.
there was a guy who was like nefarious for swatting people in real life and stuff. But he did it. He actually got a guy killed by swatting them and stuff.
Shit.
Like I've seen like these live streamers getting like fake swatted. Like they'll have like.
That's when that guy found his most powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the cops
No,
and tell
some
them
of
you
the
have a
pranks are
gun.
just getting stupid day by day. Like they're not fun anymore. Like
I
pranks
think
used to be
pranks-
fun.
We're always dumb though. Like,
They were always.
Not really. Some of them are really.
No, there's some clever
planned,
ones.
really.
Like I like the ones that are harmless, pretty much.
like
Lost
those.
Creation is one of them. I don't know if you've seen.
No, like the
Lost
ones from
Creation.
like Japanese shows and stuff.
Japanese
where it's just
show
silly.
pranks are funny. Yeah.
Where it's
It's
like
like completely
it's like a
different
urinal and then they set up a whole office for
Office,
them to
yeah,
walk
yeah,
out
yeah.
into. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
That's funny.
No, there's a guy actually I love watching on Instagram. He's like a magician.
Yeah.
But so he'll be doing magic to people, but like just telling them they're like these magic products. Like there's one where he's like pulling like a whole suit out of like a tiny like card thing.
That's cool. That's cool.
And it's funny just watching people like, what? Like,
Yeah, what's going on?
and he's like trying to tell them, he's like, no, it's the microfabrics and
Yeah.
all it's memory foam and shit. Like,
Right.
he's just bullshitting them.
We should start a prank channel.
You want to
We'd have to learn
pranks or
magic.
no?
I can't, it's too cringe, bro.
It's too much effort
With
as
the
well.
dumb trick. Hey guys.
I think like,
No.
like Impractical Jokers, that's great prank.
Oh yeah, like because you have to follow whatever the
Instruction
instruction has been
stuff.
given to you. Like that's funny because you
But
can't.
the
break
prank
ca-
is like, all right, you got to go pull people's pants down. Like,
No, not that one, but like you know when they like have to make conversation with people and you have to just say whatever the person is saying to you on the mic.
That's
That
funny.
can- 'Cause you
That's
can't break
funny.
the character.
That you can't break character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
harmless one.
but I think it's funnier if you're the setting of like your person who works at the store or something. I think on the street stuff it doesn't work as well.
I mean,
like
it
when you're stopping
can
people.
still work.
I
Like
don't know.
if you're like ordering
Yeah.
coffee or
Yeah.
because if you're the employee, you're getting fired. So
Yeah.
it's just not. Yeah.
Nah, but you know like how Impractical Jokers do it. Or this magician guy will do it. He'll talk to the store or organize it with the store to be like,
and be the organizer. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can definitely do
You
that.
know what's the most fucked up pranks? The couples who prank each other. It's like so fake. You
Oh,
know,
it's so fake.
so fucking.
Yeah, with the
fake.
fucking cheating pranks, right? Like the guys
Oh,
in the
cheating
bed and
pranks.
oh,
It's like,
so,
how's that even-
so bad.
So cringe and like.
and then they break up after
Yeah,
6 months.
Yeah, they're like so
It's
cringe.
so bad.
But they
yeah.
get.
Actually, I think the
views.
worst
They
is
do because there are people who fucking think it's true.
Fake
No, how
proposals.
can you not like after a certain age? Like if you're like a certain age, like this is bullshit, right?
See, the same people that think that that's good enough for a prank, the same kind of people will watch that.
Also like
You know,
fake proposal pranks.
yeah.
fake proposal.
That's just shitty, I think.
Yeah, so some of them
Like, you
they-
pretend to, like, propose.
pretend, and then
And then you're like, nah, jokes.
nah, it's just jokes.
It's
yeah.
like you open up the ring box and it's like a piece of macaroni or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, some of them are like really bad. Like couple pranks are like some. Oh, I cheated on you. Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I think
guess that's how you tell your partner I cheated on you. It's pretty casual, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, babe, by the way, thanks for the dinner, but I cheated on you tonight. I'm sorry, but there's a
be
prank.
honest-
It's a prank. The camera is right there. You couldn't see it for the last 20 minutes because you're dumb. It's right there, by the way.
Right.
To
You
be
can see the
honest-
light.
Yeah, they still can't see.
Yeah, the light of the camera is flashing. I could
Flashing, yeah.
see sometimes like it's flashing,
Flashing on the face.
Oh, you couldn't see
You
that?
could see.
It's a prank. It's a prank. I didn't cheat on you. No.
Oh my god, I didn't see it.
Oh my god, never do that again to me. Never do that. Nah,
Yeah.
baby, this gets the views. You know that, right?
soap opera.
Let's see,
acting, bro.
let's see how many views this gets, and then I
Yeah.
might have to do it to you.
Yeah. Then you do it to me. Revenge prank. Let's go. And then your mother.
And then
does
you
it to me.
still fall for the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I cheated on you. When? When you were away for 20 minutes. Really? That's impressive. How did he do that? No,
Do you ever used to listen to like Wind Up Your Wife?
Wait, what?
So the rock radio station in New Zealand used to do a segment
Right.
called Wind Up Your Wife. The radio stations in New Zealand can't really do those kind of pranks anymore.
Right.
So now they just prank each other. But it's like, it used to be like someone would get like set up their partner,
Right.
usually their wife, to get wound up by the radio guys and then say something like, oh, we're setting up a carnival thing in your backyard for the
Oh
community.
yeah, one
and
up your
shit.
wife. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'd win something at the end.
Yeah. Of
Well,
course.
they don't do that thing anymore where they'll like call random people like
I don't
the
think
radio
they're-
station and
They're
then
not
be like-
allowed to now. There's
Yeah, I think
a
it just got a
ethical
lot of
thing.
people in trouble because
Trouble,
like
yeah.
because radio station used to do that, you know, like
Yeah.
hey, I'm calling
Yeah,
from the
that-
tax department.
I know.
And they used to have a proper script. This is what you're gonna say to the people,
Absolutely,
and like
yeah.
it used to work really well.
Yeah, it
because
was
it's
really
a live
interesting.
thing, you know,
Yeah,
like
it's
you're just
funny.
like, But
mean,
now
it's
I
funny.
think like now they can't do that anymore because a lot of
A
people.
lot of
call it, so-
regulation. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, like-
Well, no,
I can see that.
I mean, they do some of it overseas. Like, there was that good one that was going around recently. It was probably from back in the day, but it
Yeah.
was like he'd call up a pizza shop and he's like, "Hey, do you guys deliver?" He's like, "Yeah, of course we deliver." Or something like the Scottish accent. It's like, "All right, can I get pineapple and liver on my pizza?" And they're like, "What, liver? We don't do fucking liver." He's like, "But you said you deliver."
Oh,
So, yeah,
God.
he's like, "You
I think
fucking-"
now if you do that, they'll be like, "What the fuck?" But at
Yeah.
that whatever time this was, like,
Yeah,
it's funny, you know, like.
But just
or
be like, good luck getting a Gen Z
Yeah.
minimum wage worker to pick up the phone.
yeah, bro, I fucking hate my job
Bro,
already.
my
like,
friend, she was telling me 'cause she works at a restaurant, and she was saying it's like, yeah, like people don't know how to use like the landline
Oh, what?
anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they
Like
don't.
people will call the restaurant to do orders on like the landline,
Yeah.
And they don't know
and
how
they
to
pick up
take
the
orders.
landline, and they're like, how do you answer? Like, what do you
Yeah,
press?
that's
the
what
They
I'm
answer?
don't know
saying.
how to actually fucking press the
Yeah, because
button.
everyone's got like touch
the
iPhones.
touch. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people. I think it also like some.
Well, it's like like
you don't know how to like. Let's be honest. When was the last? I mean, yeah, I still sometimes call the takeaways.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like-
can I pick up?
I don't know how to
this
use a fax machine.
order? Oh,
No,
no,
I know
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
way. Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
it's
I've
like-
never used a
Yeah.
fax machine.
I barely know how to use a printer half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, printers can be
Scary,
complicated
yeah.
so many times. They're like, fuck it, I don't want to print anymore. Can I just digitally sign this document and send it to you? So,
Exactly.
I mean, it is my like.
Digital signature is also very funny. It's just
It's very
like
interesting.
you can
'cause
just
it-
copy anyone's.
Well, it's like if anyone logged into your thing, they
Yeah,
can just
exactly.
do it.
And you know you can like fucking sign like just
Yeah,
with typing,
DocuSign.
right? You can you can type and sign like literally.
Oh
just,
yeah, you could type the thing and use the same font and you're sorted.
It's so fucking silly. Anyone
Yeah.
can fucking copy that.
Yeah,
shit.
it's sorted because
know.
you're not doing like the actual thing which you do at if you do it go at the banks they have the actual like the screen
Oh
where you
yeah,
sign.
yeah. Where you
but-
have to sign.
Yeah, but like on some of the things like Adobe PDF and everything, you can just type it and just choose the same font. You're
Well, it's
sorted.
like how we sign stuff at work is we use a thing called DocuSign
Okay. Yeah,
online
DocuSign.
and
DocuSign.
stuff, and you put it in
DocuSign,
there and you tell people where to sign, and stuff.
Yeah.
And that, but it's like my company owns my account to DocuSign, so the company owns my signature
Yeah.
that I'm working for.
They definitely
online.
do.
Like they own it.
That's-
yeah, I mean, but
But
I
I'm
think
like,
you
how
stick-
would that hold up in court? Where it's like,
It's not. I don't even know how signatures work nowadays. It's just yeah.
Yeah, I don't think signature holds the value
It,
it used to
it
hold.
definitely doesn't. It definitely
the way
doesn't.
it used to, you know,
We
like
almost,
most
Also,
don't.
did you
almost
guys
needs to get
make us-
biometrics now.
Yeah, I
it
think
has
that
to be.
would-
Signatures is bullshit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know your parents supposed to be like, oh, your signature should be unique, should come up with the most different
that
way of
shit.
doing.
do you
like-
guys have a good signature, or is it
No,
just shit?
I'll be honest.
I've got-
Mine's pretty shit. Like,
Mine's
it's got a
pretty shit.
bit of inking, but it looks like a child's. Like,
Yeah. It's not really.
if I have to
required.
write a note for my kid in the future,
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
think the kid wrote it, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that, bro. Yeah. We don't need a signature anymore.
Right.
Fuck the signature. Bring AI. We need AI. We need desperately.
Well, it's going to be interesting with AI because people are just not going to know how to write an essay anymore. Or like,
Bro, we're not gonna know a lot of things yet.
It's just,
only,
yeah.
It's gonna be like you know how to control your AI. That's it. So you
Yeah.
just need to get good at using AI, and then nothing else. Yeah.
but that's like now, like people.
And it's a tool.
We're
pretty
already
much. You-
technology.
Exactly.
It's
you-
just people got to be more and more
more
technology
and more.
reliant.
Yeah. But you always need to have people who still understand the basics of all the tech, which
Yeah.
which there are people for that.
Yeah.
So
It's just got to be interesting
Yeah.
to see what happens.
yeah.
That's pretty
If-
interesting. AI is not taking over comedy. You know why? AI has never been molested. AI is not taking over comedy. I'm telling you right now. I'm stating this right now.
I think
AI,
there's a lot of
fuck you, you're not taking
comedians
over
that
comedy.
haven't been molested.
Yeah,
though. I
I
don't
know,
think being
I
molested
know.
is a prerequisite.
I know.
No,
But what he's saying is they'll be funnier.
It's funny just taking everything he says very logically.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh, well, actually, Mudit, I don't think every comedian has been molested.
What about trauma? Trauma helps.
I think it's what people say that, but I don't know if it is.
No,
Like,
I
think,
truly believe.
I
no,
don't think so. Like, I don't.
You don't. Have
I don't
to
think just
be-
because you're traumatized.
Yeah.
makes
No,
you
I'm
funny.
saying it helps. I'm not saying you have to be. That's not like, oh, come on.
Well,
think
no,
it-
I can see that. I can see that because
I'm not
you-
saying, yeah, you have to, but it definitely is an add-on.
Yeah, people who move past it and grow above it, they probably will get better. So
But it's just
having that
like-
trauma.
That's
Well,
what
what trauma does a lot, well, for some people, is it sets them up to have more of a work ethic
Yeah.
than someone who may not have had
Maybe
trauma.
haven't exactly. They haven't
Well,
had,
it's like-
gone through any hardship in their life.
It's like Mike Tyson
Mm.
probably had a traumatic life
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah.
Like he was poor,
Yeah.
trauma stuff. which drove him to be the most ferocious boxer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mike Tyson's son grew up quite rich and everything.
Yeah, very spoiled.
Same genetics, but could be like, he doesn't have the drive, you know. So
exactly.
I think, yeah.
If you become rich, would you give your kids a luxury life?
Not really. I'd give them like the basic stuff and a decent life, but not because they get spoiled. Like I would I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do that.
Because it's easier to say because it's your kid, bro. Like why? Like no,
I'd still give him a good life, but I would not spoil him. That's the whole point. I want him to.
Well, no one wanted to spoil their kids, but they just become spoiled because like you're just like have this certain. You love your kid, so like they just become spoiled. You're like,
I think a lot of the time, like we say people's kid like those kids are spoiled and stuff, but I think a lot of the time they're just neglected too, like. From their parents and stuff, like those super rich kids who people say like, oh, they're fucked up because they were spoiled growing up. It's like,
or they didn't have a good.
Never got to interact with their dad because he was always in the fucking
always
I can relate to
office.
That.
You
can relate to that.
Being a rich kid, I can relate.
Being
to
a rich kid.
Yeah, I can. I don't want to do comedy. I'm just like experiencing how poor people live. This is my this is a task given to me for like the next 10 years.
That's what I thought. Exactly. That's what I thought when I looked at you. You looked like a rich guy.
You thought, what the fuck this rich kid is doing here? Like,
I mean, if you're super rich, I think the hardest thing to give your kid would be empathy to like, like.
You can't be
experiencing.
It's hard. I know some rich people who still like make sure that their kids go through difficulty, so they get used to it. They fucking send them out, do the same shit that they did. So I think that's the way to go. Like you don't want to give them the easiest life. So
no, I mean, but still, like it's also like if you have to go to that, if you have a rich dad, whatever. You still have a backbone. Like if shit doesn't go for you.
Oh yeah.
If your father is like, oh yeah, I got you, but you gotta fucking.
You can take a lot more risks.
Debate. Would you buy your kid a car, or make them earn their car? Because
I think I would still. So cars are, depending on what situation. Cars are difficult. Depends on when. So 16, 17, he probably can't buy his own car. So yeah.
Yeah, it was like, or they buy a shitty car.
Yeah,
I was very interested.
How about a decent car?
Oh, like a decent car. So I would not. So you definitely don't want to buy him like the top of the line.
A safe car.
Yeah, a safe car, like a decent car that you still want him to be able to work towards something.
Yeah.
If you keep giving everything, so it's like, if a guy has all the women, all the cars, all the whatever, there's no motivation to do fucking anything. You get all your dopamine from stuff.
Like my parents, they were kind of like. They weren't buying me a car, but then I got a job to save up for a car. But then I ended up getting this car where I'm like, looking back on it, hindsight, I'm like, it was so dangerous for me to be driving that car. Like no airbags, drum brakes in the back.
Yeah, okay, that's not great. Yeah.
But you do sometimes shit like that, and you realize that a year later, you're like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did I do that? Like, how? And that time you're like, this is normal, right? But a year later, you're like, nah, this is was retarded. We shouldn't have done that. Oh, fuck yeah, bro. We shouldn't have done
every year, I think my previous year self was just stupid. Like, I absolutely cringe at it. But
I mean, I do jokes, and I'm like, I should have never done that.
Exactly.
Which is most of the time. Well, as well, also, like, I don't bomb 90% of the time, so, like, my jokes kill.
It was interesting.
Of course. Yeah, we know.
I watched this thing, though, about rich kids, where it was a bit like an argument, like, where it's like, they have a hard life in a way.
They do.
That's
they do.
different. I mean, obviously they're never going to struggle financially and stuff, but mentally it can be quite hard because it's like you'll never be able to make as much money as your parents on your own.
Exactly.
Like,
it's never about being in the shadow. There's you don't have the same reputation as your dad. You'll never be individual. For me, I'm quite. I want to make something of myself. So if I did have like a really rich dad and everyone knew me through him. I don't think I would like that.
You can be an individual. I don't think so. That's
you can. You definitely can, but you have to do something completely different.
But then it's also like if you just go and work as like a tradie, you start getting shit from your parents. Like,
you definitely do.
Oh, so how much money do you make?
There's definitely pressures in that too. There's not. It's not just being rich means.
I want to be rich so that I can say dumb shit like money doesn't bring happiness. That's my aim.
Well, that is true, but you need to first reach money. And then you can say
that's what I'm saying. So
then you can say that. So everyone needs to get to that point where they are rich.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Exactly. Then they can start.
Don't be a philosopher before becoming rich. Like
exactly.
Don't be a philosopher.
Exactly.
Are you saying you want to chase being happy?
No, I want to be rich and sad. That's how I'm okay.
You want to be rich and sad.
I'm okay.
I know, it's weird chasing an emotion though. That's the thing.
No, I'm not chasing, but like I'm okay with being rich and sad. Like it would be okay if I cry.
But you won't be sad all the time. You won't be happy all the time. It's just
it's
life.
a cycle. It's always a cycle.
Yeah. I mean,
that's how you enjoy shit, bro.
Like if I feel depressed, I'll be feeling depressed in my luxury hotel rather than my fucking.
Yeah, exactly. It's about where you are depressed. Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
Depressed in a 5-star
I'll
hotel.
be depressed in a fucking pool. Fucking.
Yeah.
Why not?
You can be depressed with.
I don't want to be depressed on the streets. That's way worse. At least have standards to your depression.
Exactly.
Love yourself.
I like that.
Love yourself to a certain point. You're like, at least be depressed in a fucking swimming pool. You know.
Yeah. Understand.
Or like in your private jet.
Yeah.
Depression in private jet sounds fun. I would do that.
That should be the name of the brand. Jesus.
Hit the tower.
Hit the tower.
Oh fuck.
That should be the name of the brand.
I'm so depressed. Oh wow. Well, at least be depressed and rich. Like be rich and depressed. That's fine. Being poor and depressed is like no one cares about you. People will step over you. Fuck it. Be rich and depressed. So that you know what? You can write a book about it.
I mean, one of those is
Yes,
easy. Being rich is hard though, man. Like,
I mean, all you gotta do.
at least you have to treat it like your job, like everything. Like if you wanna.
Being rich is hard. That's an interesting.
That's an interesting. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like I feel like there's like a lot of those influencers and shit. It's like, oh, it's so easy, you just gotta do this.
No.
But then they're always just selling a course.
Yeah.
Not that. Oh yeah, that shit.
Those
is
guys
bullshit.
are bullshit.
Well, being rich.
Nah.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to become rich.
Oh yeah, that's for
what I
sure.
mean, like-
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant being rich.
No, you can be lucky as well.
You just say like, oh, I'm gonna be rich and sad. It's like,
No, I'm saying I'd rather choose being rich and sad than being poor and sad.
do you think having to grind to be rich
What was
is
that?
worth it?
That is no. So that's the whole point,
yeah.
though. It's the fucking challenge, and it's the milestones, and every time you get that first fucking Lamborghini, and
Yeah.
then like it doesn't matter. So I think what do you call one of the Tate brothers said a similar thing. Like they're like buying like the 20th Bugatti or whatever doesn't fucking give them the same
Yeah.
emotion as the first time they ever bought one, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about. It's about challenging yourself higher and always fucking doing something.
Well, the Squid Games was that basically that, right? Like the bunch of billionaires are so bored.
They're so bored, exactly.
They're like, fuck it, now we want to kill people. We want to make a live game
Yeah,
show.
like imagine if you are super rich, like what you got to do to have fun.
I think I would just work on making the world a better place. That's or investing into whatever technology that I think would be very useful for the world. Like do something that that would keep me busy till the rest of my life. So yeah.
It's interesting though, because I think billionaires like rich people at a certain point, it's about power. It's no longer about money.
It's not. It's about power.
Well, Bill Gates' whole thing is about power.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
The whole
Money,
charity stuff and that, it's not because he's charitable.
It's about power.
It's about power.
Fucking Mr. Beast did the same thing, bro. He
Yeah.
did charity to get power.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or they do it as a way like, oh, I do charity, that makes
And
them
then you
great.
can do whatever.
You can't criticize.
You can't criticize them, exactly.
Well, he's running lotteries for
Lotteries,
kids.
kids, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's gone
Yeah,
pretty
it's hard.
bad.
Then once you have like a certain status in the eyes of people, you're like, no, this guy's a good person. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
You can't-
Like he can't be bad. He does charity. Like
Yeah.
that's been thrown around so much.
Well, I've been watching.
Shout out to socialism and communism.
I've been watching Succession lately. Yeah, that's,
Succession, is that a show?
Yeah, HBO.
Netflix.
So it's
Oh,
about
HBO.
basically it's like I think they call it the Murdoch. It's kind of based on like a family that would own the equivalent of like Fox News to us,
Right.
like this media conglomerate
Right.
thing, like this family and who's going to take over it when their dad dies.
Okay.
It's kind of the thing. It's quite funny, but
I think it's one of the successful shows of HBO. I think.
Succession's one of them. Yeah.
Yes, HBO Max.
HBO, like, I'm like, now I just look, like, I only use really Neon at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And I just type in HBO
Yeah.
and then watch a show by
What's a
them.
show on there?
I don't watch shows anymore. I don't know. I'm just like I can't be fucked on it most of the
Yeah,
time.
it's too much. It's,
Like if
I mean, it's a giant waste of time.
It
but
is,
I'm
yeah.
very,
like if it
I love wasting my time. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
No, I mean probably like you probably play it when you're in the bed or something. Like fuck it, I'll watch 2 episodes or something. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like
if
it's
you
just
can control it.
it's just for my thing is like if a show has more than 1 season, I'm already like fuck, I don't want to watch it. It just it feels like I gotta complete to you know.
You have to.
Yeah, it just like too much sometimes. I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered so many times. Like, if a show has like Baby Reindeer when it came out, like, okay, this is new. I can still watch it. I don't have to follow up 3 more seasons and everything bullshit like that. Okay,
I think Baby Reindeer's got to be something I watch in like 2 years or something. Like when it's completely unrelevant anymore.
Yeah.
I always watch shows like that. Like I don't know if you guys do that.
When it's not relevant. Yeah.
When you have like a reluctancy to watch something, everyone's talking like up.
Oh,
Like it took me ages to watch like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I've
yeah.
not seen Game of Thrones.
Or
yeah.
like
See, that's
Breaking
another
Bad.
hard one to get into. 8
8 seasons, and I'm like.
But no, I don't have the same. I think I do.
Like I know it's a good show, but like I know I've heard great
You
stories.
don't have to watch the whole thing though. It's just like
Well, I mean,
I think
you
you
kind of
should.
have to, like, if you get into it, like it's like.
It took me a while to learn you can just quit shows. It was the funniest thing.
Well,
like
you
I would
can.
start a show
You
and I'm like,
can, but
But like when you complete a show, like it's good I haven't.
it's about your self control, you know,
Yeah.
really.
well, it took me a while because I thought like, well, it's like how people just quit books and stuff. It's like I can't be.
You can't be.
asked
Have,
to
you,
do this.
have you guys read a book? I've never read a book.
Really?
It's because you're illiterate.
Dude.
I am. I don't know how to read. Actually, I'll be honest. I can't read my own notes sometimes.
It's good to read books. No, look, it just literally increases your literacy and your attention span.
I'll tell you what.
So, well, that's the most
What's your
important.
opinion on audiobooks then? Like,
Audiobooks are still fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still fun. It's also another device to read it.
Yeah,
But
another way.
best ever book I've read is a book called *Sapiens*.
Sapiens.
It's literally about the history of humans. If you're not religious, obviously, it's more more the scientific
It's a
method.
scientific take.
Scientific
on
take
how
on
we-
it. Yeah, scientific take
of
on how.
humans' history.
Okay, speaking
Exactly.
of books, so when I used to work at the warehouse, so I was also working in the book department. I remember my manager once came. He's like, "Can you find me this book?"
Yeah.
I found him this book. It was about the Nazi rule and everything. And apparently, a customer called.
Yeah.
Because she came to the store earlier and she was like, I don't like this book on the shelf because it's offensive, you gotta take it off. Literally.
Ugh.
I'm like, but this happened, you know that, right?
You really can't.
It's
take
like,
it.
oh no, that's pretty offensive, you gotta take it. And my manager was like, please,
There's
we'll
nothing
just take it
about
off.
offensive. That's just bullshit.
Like
yeah.
it was real book. It's a
Yeah.
non-fiction book
It's
right
a
there.
real
And you're
book.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, really? You want to take the complaint of a customer because it's offensive? We'll be like, I don't know. This lady has been calling me for 5 times. I'm like, get a job, lady. What the fuck are you
That's
doing?
fucking
Well, that's
stupid.
sorry.
That's a funny incident because I was like, he's like, can you find me this book? I'm like, yeah. And
That's just the thing. You know, like how Beam scooters just got banned from Auckland Council has just told Beam to take all their scooters off.
right.
It's because someone went around and counted all the scooters and stuff, or took photos of, because they think that's a menace, but they also got no job.
Oh,
and apparently, the reason they're having to take it away is because apparently there's way more Beam scooters than Beam said there was
Right.
to the council in Auckland.
Oh, okay.
But someone took the time to go around
Yeah. Right. Okay.
and kind of like see-wheel the Beam.
Scooters are.
Shout out
And
to
they're like,
Auckland
there's
Council.
clearly more than
More
they're saying
scooters.
there is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Auckland Council. You guys.
Because I think they had like maybe like a permit to do a certain amount or
Right.
something.
Right.
Because I can't imagine you can do that without any permits, those kind of.
No, I can't. Yeah, definitely not.
Beam scooters.
We need fucking. Wouldn't it be fun if you have like?
I reckon Uber just sent someone around to like. Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen a delivery guy on a beam scooter or something?
No, I don't think
I've
so.
seen a couple of them. Wow.
Well, in the city, it's more common,
Yeah.
but not necessarily a Beam scooter because they wouldn't be making any money.
No,
Like,
they
it would be their own scooter.
One of my Uber Eats driver had like his own electric scooter.
Yeah, oh, that's alright.
I remember I ordered food. This was 4 a.m. in the morning, and like I saw this guy's bio. He in his bio said, "I'm a struggling actor, so I'll just do this on the side." Okay, I'm fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
He came to my house 4 a.m. in the morning. Hello, man. How's it going? I'm like, shut the fuck up. This is not your audition over here. Okay, relax. He's like, man, you ordered some chicken wings. Good choice, bro. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. This is 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay, relax. He's just. It felt like he's giving me his audition right now. Like,
Yeah.
relax. I get it. Like you're an actor, but like, relax.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to do this right now.
Fucking hell.
Who the fuck yells out at 4 a.m. Like, oh, how you doing, man? I'm like, no, I'm not doing great.
Do you do acting, Sid?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
That's an interesting question.
I know.
What do you think? I look like I do acting?
You got a bit of a
Why?
the actor-y, like.
Actor.
So for this
you know.
for this movie, I didn't sleep for 7 days, and I stayed in my character.
Like, it's
I started hitting my wife and kids actually. So
That's just a nice way of saying I'm not funny, you know? That's like
No,
No, that's not saying you're
No,
not
no,
funny.
the way
It's
you're
a
talking,
nice
I
way
know.
of saying you're insufferable. No.
I see exactly.
Doesn't mean you're not funny.
But yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's good how you stayed in the character for the last 1 hour 30 minutes. Like, it's like amazing. Like you're just like, yes, for this movie.
No, I think you'd be a good actor. That's why I was like,
Oh no.
you seem like you're a bit like theatre trained or something.
Theory trained.
Well, maybe
Fucking
not.
hell.
Have you
Oh,
ever
theatre trained.
done theatre?
No, never.
So I was a drama kid,
Yeah.
but I can't do acting.
I can't do acting. Like
Well, I've done
Actually-
some act outs before,
Yeah.
and I know I can. It's just I'm fucking scared to do full commit on stage.
Yeah.
So far,
Well, it
I'm
feels
getting
so
there.
silly, yeah.
I'm getting there.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
because and then you don't commit like halfway, and then you fucking look cringe as shit,
Yeah.
right? And
Well, you
I've
gotta-
done that a lot.
Yeah, it's so hard to be just natural when a camera is rolling on you. Like,
Yeah, I was doing the.
so we should go over there.
Yeah,
Dude, relax.
Relax.
Sorry.
I was
Another
acting.
take. So we should. Not sure. Get this guy off.
It's also like it's hard to tell if you're doing it good or not, or if you're just shit at the moment. Like, it's so hard to like.
I think it's
do I look
honestly if
natural
you.
or am I
Yeah.
not?
No, I think it's about if you feel comfortable and fully
Yeah.
natural right then, you don't need to worry about the cameras, and
Yeah.
then you know you're perfect. That's it.
Yeah.
If you're worrying about it, as soon as you're worrying about it, you're gonna
Yeah.
look bad. Yeah.
Well, that's why like when actors when they give like they're shooting a movie, the director will sometimes not cut the camera because sometimes the natural instinct will come up with the actor. He like just adds onto the scene. Or like, yeah, we're keeping that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that like behind movie making.
Well, some
and
of the
everything.
best movies is where it's like a lot of it's improvised.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck yeah.
Like, I think once you're at a certain level, like you can actually whatever the script is, you can improvise it in
Exactly.
your own
And
way.
and a lot of the comedy people, like the
Yeah.
funnier people, are the ones who definitely improv.
Well, I had this.
And more than just normal actors. Normal
Yeah.
actors, I feel like the serious ones,
Mm.
they will fucking stick to it. They won't.
a
They won't
serious
try to-
actor's great at a comedy.
At a
when they're
comedy
pl-
role,
when they're playing,
like
in a
Ro-
film,
like
when they're
Ro-
playing a serious character.
like Rowan Atkinson. Oh, when they're playing a serious role, you mean?
Yeah, like those movies where everything's ridiculous isn't as
Right.
funny as when it's like one thing's ridiculous,
I
but
see.
everyone else is quite
Serious about it. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
can see that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, Robin Atkinson, like what Johnny English, right? He's the
Yeah.
only dumb guy in the movie.
Yeah,
Apart from that,
exactly.
Everything around him is serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was more coming to the point where he's not really funny. It's in real life, but he's very good at acting. funny.
Yeah.
You know?
In
Yeah.
real life, he's like really calm and like
Really calm guy. I don't think he even cracks that many jokes. Tries
No,
to be
I
funny,
don't think
but
so,
like
yeah.
when he
Yeah.
acts, he's fucking
He
hilarious.
just goes in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
zone.
Well,
It's
he's
so good.
really good at what's it called, like body comedy, like almost like a
Body
mime.
comedy.
Well,
Yeah.
Mr. Bean
Yeah.
was funny
Mr.
because he
Bean,
didn't say
oh.
he said like what,
My
two
God.
words in the entire
Legendary. Yeah.
season. Magic, you know,
Yeah.
magic, and that's
Yes, magic is the only thing. Yeah.
And the episode where they celebrated New Year's, he invited his friends, and the friends just changed the clock, and they just wanted to run away. He's like, well, you know, it's funny to keep a track of time when you're having fun, right? That's probably the two lines he had in the entire show.
Yeah.
But he just made you laugh because of his appearance and his
Oh, yeah.
acting, you know.
Definitely.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Ron Atkinson.
Yeah, if you want to do this podcast, sorry, we can do it. We can do it next year, bro. Maybe.
I don't think he talks much, bro.
No,
That's
he
the
doesn't.
thing.
He
He
definitely.
probably will just make you
It's
laugh.
like us talking to him, and he's just doing like.
Ooh.
Yeah, some people. Yeah, it could be so hard when you're not talking that much and like.
No.
Does this person like me? Nah, he's just dumb, bro. I'm sorry, he's just autistic.
No, it's the smartest way to do it though, because he doesn't have to learn his lines.
Yeah.
He just plays it.
That's right.
Alright, just play one last time. I'm gonna do the
I think
outro.
we're gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
what's oh it's
We're done
fine.
2 hours. All right,
Yeah, yeah.
should we wrap it up, boys?
Yeah, we should,
All
we
right,
should.
thank you so much, Sid, for
All right,
doing
thank
the
you so much
podcast.
for having me. You
Thanks
guys
for
are
coming on.
fantastic.
Go
Thanks
check
for
out
bringing these
Sid.
cool toys.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
thank
worries.
you so much. We're keeping it.
Yeah,
not
we are
giving it. The FBI is listening to us right now. We did that. We did 9/11. Anyway.
What the fuck, man? You don't want to say that.
Nah, I'm kidding. Check out Sid's podcast on YouTube. What's it called, Sid?
It's called Cancel Me, Bro.
Yeah, so he talks about like real topics, not like this podcast. He talks about Christianity, pornography, like debates on that. So check out that. Check out Sid's stand-up comedy on his YouTube.
No, it's not there,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
But check out Sid. Sid runs a lot of gigs in the Auckland community. Thank you so much, Sid.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, man.
Praise Allah.
Yeah.
Comedy. Thank you so much.
Comedy.